Hey, how y'all doing? How's it going? I hope you guys are having a good afternoon, good evening. But when I tell you it is some sad stuff that's going on surrounding Jackie O, her friends, and her longtime partner, when I tell you the unthinkable just keeps coming up, and I'm like, oh my God. Recently reported today, I don't know if you guys have heard, but they are saying that her longtime boyfriend, baby daddy of three, DC Young Fly, he spoke out today for the first time. And he wants you guys to please mind y'all business and leave him alone. And he just wanted to keep it private, okay? Now, a lot of people feel some type of way about that. That's why we got the phone call, so we're going to talk about it today. And another thing that came up to me today, her close friend, B. Simone. Do you guys know who B. Simone is? It's this lady right here. When I tell you, people is talking about her today. They said that B. Simone is charging people to be a part of her Instagram to see her grieve. She is talking about or grieving through Jackie O, and she's going to put it all on Instagram. And if you're not a close friend, if you're not a close friend, you won't be seeing it. You're going to have to pay for it. Okay. So she wants people to subscribe to it. And a lot of people are saying, that's a damn shame. You are using her death for money and gain. Did you guys hear about that? And we got in the comment section, Diamond Evans, they already talking about the damn sacrifice. Now, I don't know nothing about the sacrifice, but I'm alleging people around the globe is feeling like she was sacrificed for somebody's career in Hollywood. I don't know who it was close to her. They are saying that she was an angel. They said that she was Christ-like. They said that she was so pure. And people are saying in order to sacrifice, you need to sacrifice a person like that. So the recipe really fits the bill. They are saying that people around her was Hollywood hungry, okay, fame driven, want more money, and more money. And they are saying that's why they feel it's a sacrifice. I told you, I don't believe in the sacrifice stuff. I try to stay away from that, but I have a lot of people around here and a lot of people in the Gotham sector. They keep on pushing that agenda, the sacrifice agenda. So if you sacrifice agenda to say, hey, this is not a sacrifice, X, Y, and Z, feel free to call in. If you want to end it and say it is, give us your reason why, because I don't know. I'm going to stay out of it. I'm just telling you guys what's going on out here in these streets. So before I get on, how y'all doing? And I just want to thank everybody out here. And before I start, can you guys hear me clearly? If you can hear me, please press 1. Okay, y'all know how I come through with my ones, okay? Usually I come on late night, but today I came on early night. Now, people in the comment section, in our comment section, they already going in. They said the doctor, he needs to be sued. Well, guess what, Marcretia? He's already being sued. It is another person that is suing him because he punctured her bowels, girl. Yes. According to her, he punched the bowels and a whole bunch of shit, that messed her ass up. And that's why she's suing for malpractice. And that surgeon that was operating on her, come to find out, girl, he was not board certified. And I told y'all, I think he failed that damn test. Ain't no way you up in Miami, you up on Instagram, and you the BBL guide, and you the mommy makeover guide, and all this. You mean to tell me you don't want to get board certified? Huh? Did that shit make sense to y'all? Huh? He's all about the money. He overcharged. So he want plaques on plaques on plaques on plaques. Certificates, achievement, notoriety, it means a lot to him. You ain't gonna sit up here in my face and tell me he just did not want to take the damn test. Nah, I think he took that test and failed. That's what I think. But comment, let us know what y'all think. Do that shit make sense to y'all? They are saying that he's board eligible. Did y'all hear that shit? Press 2 if you heard some shit about some board eligible. Did you hear that? Uh-huh. his ass board eligible, but he ain't got approved. And they said the only 2 reasons why you ain't get approved. 1, you ain't take that damn test. 2, you took it and you failed. Okay? And my theory is he took it and he failed. And the reason else I say that, he's only been doing this shit for 6 years. I mean, come on, be serious, right? And then look at all the damn reviews. Have you seen the reviews? Did you go on Real Self? Did you look his ass up? Bad reviews. So, hell yeah, he probably failed that damn test. You know? And it's just sad. But I'm looking in the comment section. I want to see what else y'all got to say here. Can we please get the likes up, y'all? Y'all know I'm begging for likes. I haven't been on live in a long time. I've been doing some dentist, some mouth work, okay? Stay with me. Pray for me, okay? Now, Sam Cook says, just because a celeb get a free BBL posting the doctor do not mean the doctor is legit. Of course it don't. Of course it don't. But these gullible minds gotta learn, you know, and why would she take something free, you know? Why would she take something free? Why would she take a free mommy makeover? Why? I don't know why. Was the money low? You know, I saw a video and they said that she came from the bottom, meaning that her and that her boyfriend, girl, they was standing hard not life with him. She really struggled with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So she used to, I guess, you know, hell, it's up her alley to get some shit for free. They said she was a wildin' out girl. A wildin' out girl. She wasn't a comedian. I know a lot of people thought, well, hell, she got talent. I don't know. I know she's a beauty, but was she over there cracking jokes and shit? I don't think so. They said that she was a wildin' out girl, pretty much another model, and she was a video girl. Yeah, honey, she was in all these hip-hop videos and shit like that. And that's what they're saying, you know. So and I guess when you're a model girl and a music video girl, your looks is important to you, because that is the season that you're in where your body matters, your looks matters. And they said she was 33 years old, so you know she's climbing up the ladder. Like they said, a batch of 18-year-olds baddies coming in every year, competing in these industries. And a lot of time in the music videos, you know they're going to cast the 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's be real. But I guess she was working on being a wife, but his ass never made her a wife. And they said it was a soulmate. Well, if the goddamn soulmate, why you ain't going to what happened to the damn marriage? They said, well, you know, they're very spiritual. Okay, well, what's going on with the marriage? So that's why another thing, people say shit don't just add up. You know, they all spiritual, they all religious, but ain't no marriage. You know, come on, what's going on? And people want to know. They said, well, why wasn't he with her during this altercation? This is a life-changing altercation, you know? Why wasn't he with her during the time? I don't know. Maybe he was taking care of the kids. Then come to find out, he was on the set. He was making money. I guess he was on the set of Wild 'N Out. You know, who was taking care of her kids while she was on that damn table? I don't know. You know, I don't know if it's his family was taking care of the kids or her family. And, you know, they said her mom never came around. She was raised by her daddy. That's what people are saying out here in these streets. 7. I want y'all to call in and weigh in and let me know what y'all think about this, because there's a lot of speculation and a lot of shit is going down. Yes, India Perkins, I see you in the comment section. They said she was 33. You got something to tell me different? They said she was 33. And yeah, they said he was filming. I told y'all. Kelly Renee said he was out on the road with D.L. Hughley doing comedy shows. Okay. Well, Kelly, that's what he was doing, making that money. And you know what I wish, child? I wish that he and she would have talked about this a little bit more and decided that, hey, let's schedule your appointment when I'm not on a road so I can be there for you and hold your hand through this procedure. Let's just wait on until I come off tour, baby, and I'm going to be with you, and I'm going to meet the doctor and things, and I'm going to come because, you know, I'm a leader of this family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm your mayor, okay? But, you know, that shit ain't happen. Okay, so I'm looking at another comment section. They said now everyone get time off. CC29, please don't play with me. He's a multi-millionaire. He can get time out when he can want to get time off, okay? All them big celebrities, they take breaks, they get time off. They get to do what they want to do when they want to do. But that's neither here or there. They said these women be doing dumb stuff for real. Well, shit, I don't know. Mommy Makeover, is that something dumb? I don't think it's dumb. But, you know, each his own. GIGI, why the cast members are wilding out girlfriends pass? You gonna have to call in, baby. What you saying? GIGI, you know the hitman guy from Wildin' Out? His girlfriend got shot in the head. Shut up, child. Girl, I didn't know that. I don't even know who the guy you talking about Wildin' Out. I'm sorry, I didn't know. You know, prayers for them. They said Sister Christian, yeah, she's been having church for a while. And I would think that he has a lot of influence over her in her decisions. I mean, when I look in their relationship and see them going back and forth, she is very sweet and submissive towards him. And if he told her, I don't want your ass to have no surgeries, and that's what I mean, she ain't gonna have no surgeries. She's not the type. She's not a city girl, okay? She's not a gorilla go, okay? She's not going down a pound town. She's not one of them girls. They said she had, what, 3 boyfriends in her whole life. She was not out here running them up, and she was very submissive and sweet to her man. You ain't never heard no scandals about her, honey. So I don't believe that. I believe if DC said, nah, sit your ass down, I don't want you to do it, she'll do it, because just seeing how he was talking to her and she was cool with it, honey. She just go whatever he say, she gonna roll with it. That's how I feel about that. Until I see videos of her being very combative and argumentative and just doing what she want to do, I ain't gonna believe nothing now. Now, what else y'all saying up here? It says, okay, say no to the dust. What's going on, girl? I haven't seen your ass in a long time. I wish I would be with a man that would let me have a major surgery while he's in a different state. Maybe that's why I'm single. I couldn't put up with these girls put up with just to have a man, girl. Well, you know, she came from bad beginnings, child. She didn't have no mama growing up, you know, and there's a lot of shit that's going on with her. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? You need your mom in your life, you know? You need your mom in your life. Okay, so what's going on, Morgan D? I need you to be here on the live. Hello. All right, so let's get into some things. And like I said, the phone line is open, y'all, so y'all need to call on up, okay? Call on. Okay, we got one caller, 779. I see you in the queue. Let me get through this real. Here it is. DC, her baby daddy of 3. This is what he says. We thank everyone for y'all well wishes. We thank y'all for giving us the wishes and shit. And we ask for privacy for our difficult time. So people are saying, he pretty much saying, can y'all please mind y'all damn business? Can y'all please leave me the hell alone? Can y'all please stop asking me questions, okay? That's what people are saying. And they said, you know, he just... I don't know, because when we played the video of him and her, they said, oh, that's just DC. He just kind of mean like that, you know. He just have a nasty, smart-ass mouth like that, so I can only imagine what he really feeling. You know, he's probably telling y'all to shut the fuck up, and he's probably cussing y'all asses out, okay? I'm not sure. But DC, you need to stay off this damn internet, nigga. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Don't get on this damn internet, you know, stay grieving and doing what you got to do to heal with your kids, but stay off this internet. This internet ain't no joke, okay? So that is what's going on here, and I want to know, what did you guys take about DC message, his message? He finally spoke out today. What do you guys feel about it? Okay, comment, let us know. And you know we got more shit to say when we find out what was the real cause of death. We still have not found out what was the real cause of death. You know, it is strange. They said she was on the table getting a mommy makeover. Next thing you know, she was in a hotel. We don't know who took her out to the hotel. We don't know who checked her out. We don't know none of that. We don't know if it was the medical people at the house, the doctor at clinic that did it, or is it her cousin? Was it her best friend? We don't know. So anyway, next thing you know, they said around 8 or 10 o'clock that night, May the 31st, didn't even hit it to see June, baby. May the 31st, oh my God. They said the fire department. I said the damn fire department. I was expecting an ambulance, right? That's how it normally goes. But shit, they said that hotel downtown Miami, the fire department and took her to the damn hospital and they tried to revive her and she was gone. Okay? So people still have questions. Like, well, how did they discover that she was dead in the hotel? Who knocked to see? Was it her caretaker? Nobody knows. So they don't even know the cause of death, how she passed away. I'm assuming she was alive when she left that clinic from Dr. Zach. Some people are alleging the sacrifice people, some of them, child, because you know it's so many tribes in the sacrifices, child. Well, one tribe of the sacrifice community in the gossip realm, they said they feel that Jacky O was already gone when she left the clinic. I said, oh God, I don't know if I believe that, child. But you know, people are talking, honey. So, what do y'all guys say about that? I'm gonna look in the comment section. And thank you for the $5, honey. Hold on, this is my good girlfriend, Maxine Shaw. Please hit the like. Y'all heard Maxine shout. She said, hit the like, child. Hit the damn like, okay? Maxine, I love you, girl. You always been a real one. Okay, people in the comment section says, sounds like a sacrifice to me. Well, can you call in and please explain it? Because I'm not a big believer of the sacrifice. So it says, why is she in a hotel? DC wasn't there. Nah, Sister Christian. They said DC was out on the road with D.L. Hughley. Okay, that's what they're saying. That he was nowhere to be found, honey. He was out working on tour, you know. You know how these niggas are on tour, okay, when it comes to these rapping comedians, but we pray that he wasn't doing all that foolishness, okay? So anyway, they said that happened to Hitman Girlfriend in October of 2011, long time ago. I don't know who damn Hitman. Everybody keep on bringing up Hitman. Who is Hit? Listen, I'm so ignorant. I don't know who damn Hitman is. I don't watch Wild 'N Out, so I don't know who Hitman is. They keep saying Hitman Holla girl was shot in the hair from the home robbery. Why do y'all keep on bringing Hitman up? Okay, can y'all call in and make it make sense? How does Hitman tie into this case? You know, I don't know. You confusing the hell out of me. Keita G said, just sad. Those babies without their moms. Okay, Angela Bryant donated $10. Thank you. They said, you are such a good reporter, communicator, and storyteller. Hey, what's going on, Miss Bryant? I thank you so much, girl. You know, it's been a hard day. Okay, so let me keep on going. I'm going to look in the comment section. They said, child, this is not good. No shit, Sherlock. Hitman is on Wild 'N Out. I know that, Anthony, but I still don't know how this relates to this story. Okay, they said natural causes. Okay, Mike Grown 12, you the only one that seem like you think it's natural causes. Can you please call in, Mike Grown 12, and tell us why do you think it's natural causes? It says, your life is messing up in the comment section. Carl Winslow, what's going on, baby? It's a long time. You know, it's always something. It's always something over here. I don't get it. All right, so I want to talk about B. Simone because a lot of people was dragging her today. And this is what's going on. I don't know if you guys can see it, if I need to blow it up a little bit more. But here it is. It says B. Simone trending. It says right here, if you're not on my close friends, you're not going to see much of my life during this time. Close friends, I love you. Thank you for being a safe space. Okay? So that is what she posted. And it says, join my close friends now. So basically, if you want to be close, if you want to be her close friend, baby, you're going to have to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, let me put it on up. Do you see at the bottom? Join my close friends now. Oh, you can join her and her close friends, and people are assuming she's going to be talking about Jacky O. Okay? People don't like this shit. They say, oh, no, something ain't right. They said something ain't right. So I'm going to read it again, see if you guys can put 2 to 2. If you're not on my close friends, you're not going to see much of my life during this time. Okay? So she didn't say she's going to keep it locked forever. She's talking about during this time of her grieving, Jacky O, preparing for the funeral, things of that nature. Okay, I guess she's gonna live out loud. She's gonna share and show her experiences. But she says, close friends, I love you, thank you for the safe space, and if you want to be part of her close friends, you're gonna have to join now. And people are saying the join button is gonna be some money. Okay, so do y'all get what's going on? So people are speaking out about this, and this is what they're saying. They say B. Simone is asking people for to pay for access to her close friends as she grieves her friend Jacky O. How you could ever bring yourself to use your friend's passing as a means to get people to pay for your close friends is insanity. This is beyond low and disgusting. Okay, so a lot of people felt that way. And you do have Miss V, you know. She said, y'all are bugged out. Okay, so Pretty V, girl, that's another close friend of B. Simone. You know, B. Simone and Pretty V, girl, they like right on rice, honey. They real tight. So she came in the shade room. She said, y'all bugged the fuck out. Y'all going off of my friend like that, girl, when she gonna say. You know, she can't, it's always gonna be something, honey. This girl never said if y'all want. Okay, so a lot of people are talking about literally has nothing to do with Jacky. Some people are saying this have nothing to do with Jacky. My interpretation really doesn't matter, but it's just, I don't think she was telling people to pay to see her. So you have some people that don't feel that way, and you have some people that do feel that way, you know. So it's really up in the air. The comments, they said, she's actually smart for that. So people are taking it. She's capitalizing off your friend's death. It's gross. If she's grieving, that's fine. But asking people to pay to watch her grieve is sick. So I'm going to bring it on to you guys. And what do you guys think about that? You know, was she talking about this time grieving through Jacky O? I mean, what do you guys think? And I want to know in the comment section right now, because this is the debate that people are having tonight. Do you feel that when B. Simone said that y'all gonna have to pay to see her time right now, what she going through right now, y'all gonna have to pay to see that shit? Do you feel like she's talking about her grieving Jacky O? Press 2 if you feel that she's talking about her grieving Jacky O. Press 5 if you feel like this time right now she ain't thinking about no damn Jacky O. She's doing her thing and she got something else popping. Okay, comment, let us know where y'all stand at. Where y'all stand at? She got something else popping that she charging for it, or she's talking about Jacky O. And I know people in the comment section trying to have her back and just trying to make it seem like, oh, she ain't talking about Jacky O. She ain't on Jacky O time. Bullshit. That she said that's her damn close friend. You know, she got to prepare for the funeral and shit right here. You know, why she ain't do this last month when ain't shit was going on? You know, I don't know, child. So I guess they trying to run circus on people. So people are saying she foul as fuck. That's what Kim said in the comment section. They said protect your memories. They are saying the only thing B. Simone is grieving over is Yellow Bone. What he want? Girl, let's not go on that shit. Okay, where is baby? What's his name? What's that name? The baby. Girl, every time I see his little ass, I turn the channel. Okay, so anyway, chasing that chicken paper. She's been had that group. Okay, so why is she reposting it then? Okay, so Deion Sanders says y'all tripping. She been had that group. Well, Deion Sanders, why is she reposting it during this time? You know, that's what people want to know. And why haven't she cleared it up yet? This shit been going on for a couple of hours. She could have cleared it up and said, hey, you guys, I'm not talking about Jacky O. In my videos, I would not be talking about anything containing to Jacky O. She could clear that shit right on up, can't she? I mean, she's always on the internet talking shit. She could have came out and say, I'm not going to be any videos talking about Jacky O. I'm not going to be grieving Jacky O doing these videos. I don't want you guys to think that I'm using Jacky O for y'all to pay. I'm not with that shit. That ain't right. Couldn't she have done that? Press 3 if she could have done that easily. Okay, she could have been done that shit. Ain't nobody holding her tongue. So, child, I don't know. Okay, so let me get to the phone calls because I know I said I was gonna answer some phone calls. I hope they still there. Damn, they didn't hung up. Call back 779. Kimberly us donated $2. Thank you, Kimberly. She said, hell no, she ain't grieving. She want that bank. And that's what a lot of people say, Kim. People are saying, bitch, you cannot run rules over us. And you know she got all her friends over there in the comments section trying to defend her ass. Yeah, all her friends over there in her fan base is going over to the shade room trying to defend her because they dragging her ass. So 469, you're live on the air. 469. 469.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, girl, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Look, I was sitting here trying to watch and listen all at the same time. Thank you for having me on the show today.
Thank you for coming on. Talk about it.
Yes, Lord. Let me tell you something. The day I read that she passed away, I think was on May the 31st, and I immediately was just shocked. Now I don't know these people.
Hold on, can I ask you a question? What time did you read it? May the 31st.
I'm Central Standard Time, so it must have been about 3 or 4 p.m. Central Standard.
You're saying that you read it 3 at 4 p.m. May the 31st.
I believe that was, if that was a Wednesday, that's when I found out about
it. She done died May the 31st between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., baby.
So then how did I know that before 8 or 10 p.m.?
Are you a psychic? Are you a psychic? I don't know.
Let me see when I posted, actually, because I can tell you exactly when I knew, because I actually did a posting myself about it. And maybe I was a day.
Okay, besides that point, keep talking. Besides that point, keep talking.
About her is this, and I'm gonna validate that, by the way. But like I was saying before, I was very hurt for what I saw, and the first thing I thought about was it worth it? And what I mean by that is it all of these surgeries that all of us are thinking about getting or have gotten, is it worth it? And we know that we can't live our life in fear, true enough. But, sometimes we go back in and we get under the knife multiple times, maybe 1 or 2 times, keep yourself tone, work out. But I know that after she had that third baby, I could tell by some of the stuff that I watched on her Instagram Live, the way she was talking, I knew she was going to do it again. Everybody's entitled to do what they do, right? It's their body, it's their life. But I guess my main point is the question I asked myself was, is it worth it? I'm sorry, I'm sick. That's why I'm sound in and out. But that's a real question I want to ask a lot of people today, because we do things not thinking about the repercussions. She was a mother of 3, And so it looks like I had posted this. Let me see. I'm trying to answer your question.
Well, now, girl, let's just keep on moving on. Let's move on. So the question is it worth it? Now, I can tell you that most people gonna say it ain't worth it. However, that ain't the truth for a lot of people. But most people gonna say it ain't worth it.
Right. I know what most people
I'm assuming you're saying it's not worth death. And I don't think a lot of people.
Correct. Absolutely. That's exactly what I mean. To me, no vanity, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Okay, so look, I found out about it on Friday. My apologies. It was on Friday, not Wednesday, not the 31st of May.
I ain't even tripping.
Okay, anyway, I had to make sure I fact checked myself, child, because I don't know, but like I said, my initial
Girl, I thought your ass was the damn psychic. We got Raven on the line.
Girl, if I was, I'd be wealthy. I'll be wealthy beyond measure. But no, that was my first feeling, was that, I asked myself, I said, oh my God. I was like, is it even worth it? You know what I'm saying? And I understand this woman she got 1 million followers on Instagram. She has a very large base. She has multiple businesses, and image is, unfortunately, that is the thing. That's what attracts people to your business, is the way you look oftentimes, because you're the first thing that people see before they understand what your product
looks has been a factor throughout history, so that's nothing new.
It's nothing new, but the question is, should we change our mindset? And that's what I was asking.
Well, I think that the realistic thing, guys, we are not a monolith, understand? So just because a group of people decide to doesn't mean it's for everybody. If you have fear in your heart that you shouldn't do it, then don't do it. If you want to do it and you're confident and you have done your research, then do it.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I always trust your gut. And like I saw a couple of interviews that she had done, and I can't remember the guy that interviewed her, but she was just talking about how her and Young DC or DC Young Fly, how they met, and how happy she was as being a mother. And she also had a segment on that same interview where she said, considering, yes,
Yeah, I'm
yes, and
sorry
that
to
broke
cut
my
you
heart
off.
too,
You
'cause I
said the
said, look at her.
abs. She wanted abs, and she saw the girls getting surgery. So it seems like she was easily
Yes,
influenced.
she was. That's what I'm
So
speaking
if
from when
she's
I said I got
easily
tagged.
influenced,
Yeah.
then shit. That's why people are saying her man could have stopped her ass.
Okay. Here's another thing. And that's no shade to him, okay? But I saw a live of them together. I'm sure everybody's seen this video by now. And it was like a 7-minute live, a little clip. And she was trying to have a conversation because she was bringing her people onto the Instagram live. And he immediately started talking about how he wanted some poom poom.
I
And I'm
know
like,
that was so
whoa, that
nasty and low
conversation.
class and
What?
disrespectful.
And there's nothing wrong with it because that's his woman. But what I'm
No,
saying
it
is,
is
why
something
are you
wrong
doing it
with
on
that. It
live?
is something wrong
But
with
why are you
that.
doing it on
Hold
live
on,
in
hold
front of
on, hold
everybody?
on, 469. It is something wrong with that. When you put the whole world in your business, then people do have an account to speak out about that when they see somebody getting disrespected.
I just
Even
was
if they're
blown
alive,
away.
even if they okay with being disrespected. Some people don't even know they was disrespected.
Behind closed doors, but the fact
I
that
can
he
tell
did
you
that
one
in public
thing.
let
Can
me
I ask y'all
know.
a question down here? Since you asked some questions, I want to ask a goddamn question. In the past, when you didn't know no better, have you ever been disrespected and then you didn't realize you were disrespected? It took your ass years of growth to look back in your life and say, damn, I got disrespected. Have y'all ever been there? Press 3. Have you never pressed 10? I've been there plenty of times. I look back, I say, God damn, not only did he disrespect me, I disrespected myself. Never again. Lesson learned. So just because somebody's in the present allowing that shit doesn't mean it's right.
Absolutely. And all I felt to myself was, Lord, if he talk like that in front of public, we talking about thousands, possibly millions of people that was watching. I can only imagine how he talked to her behind closed doors.
Worse. And it's
You
never
know?
going to go away. He's going to have to talk about this to his kids. That video ain't going to go away. This is the internet. And they all know that because they internet people.
And that's the thing and they're younger too. And that's the thing, I don't think they think about that in the moment. So that was my 2 cents.
I mean, they're adults.
My heart goes out to her.
They are adults.
They are adults, but it's levels to being adult. You know what I mean? Like adults.
I don't
it's
know.
Levels to it.
I don't know. Y'all parents, some of y'all parents raised y'all
when
right.
we in our 20s, when we in our late 20s, we are clubbing, whatever. Not everybody, but majority of people are. When you're in your early 30s, you might be thinking about relationships.
469. Let's stop. Okay, majority of people that's in their late 20s club. Majority of people don't even have clubs in the countries and the places they live in. So we're just talking about urban black people, and we're saying majority of them.
Let's be specific then.
Okay,
let's be more
because
specific.
not the whole world, honey.
Most
That's a
cultures,
stretch.
not the whole world,
because
not the whole. That's why I said not everybody.
Have different customs.
But that's why I said
and they don't play that shit.
Everybody.
They don't play
we talking about Americans specifically, and let's talk about. Oh, they don't. But let's talk about specifically, since you want to be very specific. Number one, I didn't say everybody now. I said some people in their late 20s, and I'm specifically talking about the African-American demographic because that's what, I don't know what Miss Jacky O was, but when I look at her,
I'm sorry to cut you off, but
that's
just
who I'm
like
talking
you
about.
saw the YouTuber, the lessons girl, she said that Jacky O was an angel. She only had 3 boyfriends, that she was not a hoochie mama. She wasn't a hood rat. She was up in the club bumping. She was none of that. They described her as being pure and an angel, and her friends described her as being very Christian-like. She was a woman of faith.
And I believe that 100%. That's not where I was going with it. That's not where I was going with it. No, where I was going with that is why that man made the comment that he made is that a lot of us are not where we should be in our life. And everybody gets to a level of maturity at their own pace. So what I was saying is a lot of African American people in general in their late 20s, they still clubbing. They're not really on nothing serious. There's some that are. I know I was serious, but I also did some clubbing as well. but I also know how to speak to people and respect them too. So it's like everybody's upbringing is totally different. And I can look at Jacky and tell, and I don't even, like I said, don't know her. She was a very dignified young lady. She was classy. Now, yeah, she had some little, some questionable pictures. There's nothing wrong with that. She embraced her beauty, and I hope she did at least, and from what I could see. But she wasn't with somebody, in my opinion, that was equally mature, whether it was spiritually or mentally. So I didn't like the live
that's when people are saying that's the red flags. That's the question mark. But, people don't want to talk about it because she passed away. So they just want to keep it cute. But at the same time,
I'm not going to blame him. I'm not going to blame him either, because here's one thing I want women to know. I want everybody that's paying attention to your streaming. And matter of fact, congratulations to you, sis, because I've been watching you since you were at 100 and some thousand followers. You're now at close. You're pushing 500K. Come on now. Come on, be with it.
Girl, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Well, go ahead, girl.
I know. But my point is, I want to just let all the women know, love yourself. And I know that's so cliche. Y'all hear it all the time. But I really mean it from the bottom of my soul. Love who you are. Because, baby, if you can't love you, what makes you think that Negro can?
469. I'm going to cut you off real quick because I love you. It's not enough to tell me to love myself. I'm going to need you to show me. So often people tell, love yourself. Do you love yourself? Define that. Help. Show examples. We need to have more people that is just loving themselves without saying it, but just let it show through your life that you love yourself so people can see, hey, this is what loving yourself looks like. This is what loving yourself feels like. Okay? So I would love for you if you can define it, not long, but just a short, so people can have a window of, okay, how can I even start that damn process? Because how do you?
Oh, it's such a journey. Let me just say that. First of all, you got to ask yourself what it is that you do love about yourself. Don't start with the negatives. We can point out flaws all day about ourselves, but you need to write down on a paper or journal, what do I love about myself? For me, for instance, I love that I can talk to anybody with no problem, no fear, no hesitation, and I'm a genuine soul. You walk with your head up high. Honey, that man might not like you because your butt flat. That's all right, baby. Because guess what? You got communication skills. You got what it takes to pay the bills. Whatever your gift is, and everybody has a gift, you have the gift of gab. You can talk to anybody. So my thing is, women got to start remembering. Now, you're talking about that
flat ass. Now, it's a lot. I don't understand. I think that is so when people talk about those flat butts. I just think it's so immature. I mean, if you look in the world,
it is.
You see so many women with flat butts that are married and are happily married. Girl, bye. Bye. Miss I, what do you want? Do you want a quality man? Do you want somebody that's going to love you for who you are? Or do you want to be objectified? Do you want all that damn attention? You want all these niggas gawking after you? Baby, those are two different categories. Pick a side. I see a whole bunch of women out here with flat asses that are happily married. Press 1 if you see them. Press 8 if you don't. Get off the gas with that ass, because the only time you only attracting these roach ass niggas, okay? That's what you're attracting. What do you want to attract?
And you're wondering why you're getting these results. Amen. I mean, you just said it. You said everything.
But if you're a stripper hoe, and that's the attention you want, then go so be it. You're going right in the lane. Right. If you're trying to make money from the OnlyFans, and you don't even have to do that. It's a lot of flag. Guys like any and every goddamn thing. It's a place for everybody. Okay.
Yes, it is. It's so many. It's foot fetishes, hand fetishes, everything. You name it, it's out there. So I love it. I love what you said, and that was my 2 cents. I just had to tell people, listen, you got to know what you love about you so you can stand in your love and your truth about you. So when somebody try to come and break you down, you have ammunition. And remember, ladies and guys, there's something wrong with everybody. So don't worry about what your flaws are. Worry about things that you love. Not worry. Focus on the things that you love about yourself. In the area that you need to strengthen and grow in, work on it. Because ain't nobody perfect. He wants you to have a big old behind, but what he got?
Who
And that's the
want?
person when he's at.
Okay, I begin so lost when y'all be talking about he wants you to have a big old hind. Who? The Kangs? Huh? The thug out
Child, these
Kangs?
crazy,
Who
these
wants
ignorant
them?
men, some of
Who
them,
wants?
not
They ain't
all of
doing
them.
shit but scamming. Come on, who
That's it.
wants them? I guess.
Yep.
I guess.
I know, but praises. Like I said, sending prayers and praises to her family for healing, and because this is hard. I'm sure for them, it's hard for the people who followed her and her family, and definitely sending love to her beautiful children. This is it's so unfortunate.
Got it. All right. Well, I thank you 469. I'm going to answer somebody else. Appreciate you.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. At this time, can we please get more likes and please call in 515-605-9737. I see people in the comment section. They say, well, damn, is there somebody else on the line? Well, how about you be somebody else on the line? You got so much mouth. You got so much thought. Won't you call in and give us your opinion, your thought process? All right. So calling from 214. You're live on the air. 214. 214. 214.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes. Please talk about this situation. Talk to me.
Okay.
Can you speak
First of
up
all,
though? Because it's kind of low.
oh, oh, I'm sorry. First, I want to give my condolences to her beautiful children and her family, and also DC as well. Okay, so I when you said that he spoke out today, that caught my attention when you said he said that he to leave him alone. This is he want his privacy, to respect his privacy, and I really do agree with him on that because like my opinion, I think people just want to be nosy instead of just like they really just want to be nosy, but they're trying to pretend like they really care and stuff. Because I experienced this when my mother passed. Like I had to realize that at first I thought it was like they really cared, but I had to realize like they just want to be nosy, and they really broke my heart. So I really feel him on that. I understand that situation.
Well, can
like
I say
people
something
just wanna,
regarding that? I think that people want to know. The reason why people want to know because they related to this girl. This girl meant something to these people. Not only that, they saw her like they related to her. She went to go get the surgery. Hell, they may want to get the damn surgery. So it's important. They may have wanted to go to that damn doctor. So hell yeah, they want to know what the hell is going on. With these mommy makeovers, you have a lot of moms here that want to get made over. So of course they want to look into what happened. It's just like if you go to surgery and you see a surgeon, you look at reviews. I'm not going to read reviews because I'm nosy. I'm trying to save my life here. I'm trying to get more information and know what's going on so I won't be next, so I can be aware.
Exactly. I do understand. I do understand that part. But like you got to see it from his point of view, right? Like he
I
probably
get it.
saying
I get it.
right. So because he probably saying like, well, I can't read his mind, of course, but he probably I can probably. I want to like he probably saying like the media is giving you what they want you to know. They're not going to go into details as to what's really going on. The family and the media is giving you what they want. They provide you information what they want you to know. So I'm assuming he wants them, like the people, like he want individuals to respect that. Instead of, I mean, some people just don't feel comfortable going into details of what happened. So that's probably why
But the
he
thing
wanted
is,
to be
do
quiet.
he even know? Do he know what happened? Because people are saying, did you even know that she was going to that doctor for free? People are saying, did you know that doctor was not even board certified? So people have concerns about his knowledge and his whereabouts because people feel like, well, shit, he ain't know all about that. He probably don't know much. He probably trying to get information like other people are. I'm sure if he would have known, what do you think if he would have known his ass was not board certified, it was for free, he's only been doing this shit for 6 years, and he got a whole bunch of bad reviews. Do you honestly think he would say, go ahead, love of my life, take a chance.
Right. Yeah, I understand that part. I do agree with
Yeah,
you
so
on
we
that.
don't know
Yes.
what he know or what he don't know, what he if he that type of nigga that to find out. You know, some of these niggas
Right.
just goddamn, they so lazy they don't want to do the work.
Exactly. You sure right. But like the other person that was, I think she was before me. She was saying that well, I think you said it. You said that he probably should have went with her, or just
Yeah, come on, you the love of my life. Tell me this: if any woman out here doing a surgery, would you want your husband or your man, the partner in your life, to be with you, holding your hand through this process? Press 2 if you say yes. Press 5 if you said no, because I guess some people won't be, private about it. They say, well, I want to hop out when I'm sexy, already done. Shit, I want my nigga holding hand with me, feeding me, okay? Shit, hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, we gonna look back, baby, when I had that surgery, you remember that, girl, you know what I mean? That's bonding time right there.
Right, it sure is.
You want your loved ones around.
Maybe he just feel, and then maybe he just feel getting, another thing, he might probably feel guilty, So you never know what he's going. Like I said, you never know what a person going through. Maybe he feel guilt or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Maybe so.
I don't know. He just don't want to talk about it, or he just that extremely hurt about the situation.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's trying to force him to speak out. Well, maybe they are. I lied, because people was kept on wondering why his ass ain't speaking out. It took him 6 days to speak out. Why he ain't speaking out all this time? He could have been said that. People want to know. Mm-hmm. And then people want to say, was that him really speaking out, or was that his PR team? Which one is it? Did it sound like DC Fly Young, or was this his PR? Maybe he can't talk.Maybe he going through shit so bad that he can't even focus at night. I don't know,
Maybe it's her. Exactly, yeah. But thank you so much for allowing me to express my opinion, and congratulations on your
thank you, girl. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to go on to the next caller. Feel free to call in, you guys. Calling from 314. You are live on the air.
Hey.
Hey,
hello.
How's it going? Talk about it. We are talking about Jacky O, her longtime partner, and B. Simone. Let it rip.
Okay, so first I want to say I'm new to the channel, and I enjoy your channel.
Appreciate
I've
it.
been looking at some of your old videos. Yeah, and this situation brought me. So how I feel about it, and I feel like this is safe. I wouldn't post this in no shade room, and then I feel like this is a safe space, is I put part of the blame on him. Because if you ever watch 85 South Show, I know some people giving him the benefit of the doubt, and we like him, he's funny, whatever. But if you ever watch they show 85 South, he act like a high schooler. I'm talking about chain smoking blunts, making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. This is a man with an in-home girlfriend and 3 kids. All they do is chain smoke weed and act stupid. It's really not even comedy.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. Watch 85 South.
I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. I believe you. I'm being sarcastic.
And I'm not against peanut butter and jelly.
Girl,
yeah,
how you describing this? This was not how the situation was described to me. They said that she was very Christian-based. They said all he do is pray, girl. He stay on his knees. He's a prayer warrior. And, they're like a really Christian couple. All they do is very spiritual. And she's just so sweet and innocent. And she only had 3 boyfriends. She was raised by her father. Her mom was never around. And that's just how they explain it, that they've been lovers, creeping from motel to motel, So what I'm hearing now, I'm not surprised. You know why I'm not surprised? I saw that damn live they put out there with him disrespecting, cussing her, and belittling her. So you say all that. That's why I'm not surprised. But, let people tell it. They said, that's just how he talks. They said, and I said, that ain't no damn excuse. It's still disrespectful shit.
is very, and all he do is talk about how big his thing is.
Shut up.
He can't even receive
Hold
love.
on. Wait up.
Look at some of his stuff.
Wait,
all he
girl.
talk about.
Wait.
Yep.
You
Yes,
telling
ma'am.
me this prayer warrior is bragging about his thing when he's in a committed relationship with the what they call it, the love of his life? That don't sound right.
Yes.
Why would you disrespect?
said it to
Because that's
her.
disrespecting yourself and you're disrespecting your love of your life. Who does that? But I
Yes,
guess
I
all
have
for a
seen
check.
him say
And I guess if he's doing that all for a check, that's why people are making a case about a sacrifice, because they're saying that people around her are Hollywood hungry, fame hungry, fame driven. But go ahead. I ain't going to cut
And
you
to
off
me
no
about
more.
the friends. You fine. But and that what about him? You don't go from being that immature to all of a sudden you go at home and you Russell Wilson. You turn into a man. He's very. I don't know what she saw in him. For the life of me, I cannot figure out. And I didn't follow her too much, but I did see, things of course here and there about them. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why was she with this dude.
Well, maybe she like
for the life,
them
you gotta-
black men, like Khloe. Khloe Kardashian. Why does she want these black
Yeah.
niggas? It don't make sense, right? Khloe Kardashian. She can have a lot of men, but she want to pick the black mother suckers that don't do her ass right. I think they just
Yep.
want a black nigga. But go ahead.
Yep. And a lot of these YouTubers be talking about, well, pick the ugly dude and all that, but you got to watch being a pretty girl like that and a dude who not used to getting play and used to being turned down, and you a pretty girl, whatever, and now you getting with him. Sometimes instead of them adorning you and kissing your feet, they turn around and try to dog you.
Well, that's what it
And
seemed like
mistreat
he
you.
was doing.
Yep. Just because you pretty. It's like he didn't know how to receive crazy about me because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? It's like he couldn't even receive the fact somebody really cared about him. It was all about
maybe,
sticking his chest out.
I'm not talking about him, but some ugly men feel like, and some big fat, men, like a Biggie Smalls. Well, I think Little Kim really did love him, but that's beside the point. I think, they feel like, hey, they know they're getting all this attention because they got money. So I think that has that.
Fat. Now I'm like, hold on,
no, he did
fat.
not call her
What am I
fat.
being? I'm like,
And she's so sensitive, and she got some insecurities. Hold on.
Is, and women like her.
Go ahead, girl. I didn't know he called her fat. I said, shut up.
He did. Or
Now
she
you know.
said it and he agreed.
Now
But-
you know a lot of pretty girls like her suffer from insecurities. You know that.
She had a lot of them.
I can
see it.
tell.
She had a lot to even be with him, to even be letting him get that little stuff off. That girl had a lot of. And when I look at her, everybody not strong like that. It just seemed like to me she didn't have the strength. Like, girl, he is an F boy. I don't care if you on tour with Nick Cannon. He was an F boy though. Like, wasn't nobody checking for DC Young Fly?
Or
and then
Nick
he finally
Cannon.
got with her. She's beautiful. What you said?
Nick Cannon.
Come on, what you said?
Uh-huh.
And I look at this, I'm kind of suspect, and a man even was saying this, he got a YouTube channel, openly gay man. He was saying you got to watch them dudes who caught up on having a lot of children. Like, why? What's your thrill out of wanting to make this girl have 10 babies? They said you got to watch this.
I know where you're going with this shit. Don't do it. Don't do
That's
it.
what a gay man said that.
I don't
He
give a
said
damn
you
if
gotta
he
be
gay,
careful
if
of
he
them
eating a
tights.
damn rainbow himself. Please don't do that shit. You know that man. Listen, I do got my limits. That man over there grieving.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know
But it's like we just wanna stick
that
our chest
at
out.
a point in time, that was the worst thing you could put on a black man, that he's gay. So
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah.
They still
Yep.
suffering from that
Yeah.
label. But
Okay, yeah, my bad.
mhm.
And I feel
Girl.
like her friends, I think that was more Instagram friends, because for me, and we can all just look at it on look at the takeoff situation where people really grieving, people not posting. And they might post once before, follow me, yada. I'm grieving, oh my God, and just all that how her friends kind of doing. I don't know. I know when I'm grieving or hurt, you ain't even really too much wanting to be on social media when you really hurt. It's not a, I gotta let me publicly pray. I don't
Oh
know. Maybe
yeah,
I
her
don't know.
relatives. I mean, her friends that be in the be Simone. It feels like they doing it for show, and I could be wrong, but
It,
that's just the
it's
feeling
fuck.
I
Come
get.
on.
They feel like it's for show. It's not
It's like
sacred
every
between
post.
you
Thank
and your
you.
maker.
Because one of the friends even had to jump on there, if y'all noticed, where the shade room showed it. And I think one of their friends, she married to that one, she be bragging, but he allegedly scammer. And she was on a, this is our friend. And we like, why did you even have to say that? It's if me and you friends, you pass, I don't have to be like, and that was my friend, y'all. It's like, that's how they is on Instagram. I was cool with her. I was cool with it's like, well, was y'all really? Because who had the babies? Who went down there with her? So was y'all really all that cool? That's what I'm looking at. Are we besties for real?
I don't know. I don't know. I would think that
Because I
if
don't,
she was a close
you know,
friend, we would have been talked about these badass reviews. Cause that's the first thing. If you my friend and you told me you going to Dr. Z, I said, girl, who your doctor? That's the first conversation. You going to get surgery? Okay, with who? Where at? Oh, you going down there?
thank
Okay, well
you.
let me find out some shit. Girl, let me tell you, I did some reviews on him. He's not even board certified, sweetheart. Look at these reviews. Look at this. And I'm gonna show you this. Listen, baby, please don't go to his ass. It's too much of a high risk. No, we can do better. You getting it free, but listen, you just goddamn having a baby and you gonna allow he's only been doing this shit for 6 years. Have you talked to your other half
Mm-hmm.
about this? Nah, I don't think this is the right move, friend. Well, let's sit up and let's have a girls talk. And I think you need to really talk to DC and tell him the findings that I find before you hop your ass over there in Miami. Okay, it's not that damn serious. You can wait to find another doctor, or we can save us some money to get your ass a good doctor with some surgery. And that's just how that conversation would have went.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I just think she didn't have the people around her. I don't think they talking about he's so hurt. I think if anything, he probably feel a lot of guilt and like, why did I do this? Why did I treat her? I should have been here. Because I think he's on tour with that 85 South. I think they like on a big tour. Because I was being nosy and I looked up one of the dudes and it's postponed to the 11th. That 85 South show tour. He on tour with them. I think they on tour till like December.
Mm. Well,
And one of the dudes they got that is the Chico Bean dude. He got that is postponed to the 11th. And how I look at him, he probably wasn't that involved. She probably was like, I want to get surgery. He probably, do what you want to do. Do what you know, he
yeah,
wasn't
that sounds
ready
like
for,
him.
yeah, he wasn't ready for that life. He wanted to stick his chest out. I got a baby mama, I got kids. But that wasn't him. That wasn't him at all. Mm-mm.
You sound right. You
Mm-mm.
sound right. Well, anybody I think with concern, they want to know more about who's the doctor and more information. But
Yes, and I feel like with that,
but go ahead.
no, I'm saying with that, with the doctor, it's,
Well, hold on.
oh my
K
God, I
Day
just
said
can't,
something. K Day in the
hmm
comment section said, were those two together near the end of life, Gigi? I hear they weren't, which means a lot of why he was the way he was. Girl, K Day, you breaking it
hmm
down, sister girl. Listen, K Day, I have not heard
hmm
that. That was my first time hearing it. Y'all heard it in the chat. K Day said they were
was
not
it? Really?
close during the end. Now that is a lot of speculation, Katie. I hope your
Mm.
ass ain't lying to me, because with that information, you're gonna give the people that believe in the sacrifice. That's gonna give them more reason to feel like it was a damn sacrifice. And how TMZ they just said longtime partner, so automatically I was thinking you think they was tight as boo. I don't know. So,
Hmm.
child, K-Day, I don't know. K-Day says, I was going to tell you that night we talked, but I forgot. Well, child, have y'all heard that comment in the comment section? Have you guys heard that Jackie O and DC, they were not tight during the end of May? Press 1 if you heard that theory. Press 4 if you never heard such a thing. Okay. Now, of course, when you look on their Instagram, I guess they purposely don't follow each other. They purposely do not come
I
off
saw
as a
that. Like, what's
couple.
up with that?
Girl, that's so damn strange.
That's
You would think
crazy.
anybody that's,
If you notice, he was only doing with Nick Cannon.
you would think anybody that's
I'm sorry.
spiritual, that's, all that religion stuff,
Come
would
on.
that's their whole game plan. It's marriage and a family. That's the goal. And to showcase about it.
Thank you.
But child.
Yep, it sounded like he was trying to be like Nick Cannon. Note, if you notice, now that I really pay attention to them, now he only was showing up for like a photo shoot. Like you was trying to be like Nick Cannon. It's like mainly when you do see them together on her page, it was a photo shoot. Just pay attention to it. It was more of a photo shoot. When it was time to take a photo, he showed up. That girl probably was going through mess with him. She probably was really sad, and that probably wasn't what it's all cracked up to be.
I don't think it's cracked up to be that either. But I think she's the type that's not going to show it. She's going to keep it hidden. She only know how to put on a smile. Because when he was dog, girl, I talked to you for a good minute. I appreciate you, boo. You're going to have to call me back. Now, you know you got the people upset with your ass.
What'd I say?
Girl, they said you up here disrespecting them.
Oh, about the D.
I'm just saying what the people are saying in this comment section.
Oh,
girl.
they talking about with DC because they think that he's so toe up, like he curled up just because he was so in love. Okay, okay, well, I guess he was then. I'm just saying, it don't work like that. Like, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Girl, you crack me the fuck up. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, if they say he over there, okay. He over there hurt. I'm just saying, you don't treat people what it is. It's okay, they don't play about DC. Okay.
He got a big fan base.
You don't.
He got a big fan base.
That's why I said I felt like this was a safe space. I was not.
Girl, they everywhere. They busting in like the beehive. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't
but how do they
safe.
know he wasn't? And here's the thing: what a lot of women don't realize because they looking at the money and stuff. It's not like you act one way. How y'all know he wasn't a bad dude? So he put all that on. This dude have said time and time again when cameras go off, he a hood ninja. So how hood ninjas treat women?
A hood ninja.
Saying, like women want to see it. That's what the words he. I want to say NIGGA, but that's his words.
Now didn't they get on that basketball player for acting like a thug?
That's what I'm saying. They think that he's this lovable guy towards her, and he's saying I'm a hood.
I didn't get that. I ain't see nothing lovable. I ain't see nothing lovable.
That's why I'm like, okay, if they saying he's probably hurt. Yes, your life has changed. He's feeling something. He is human. Before it's just like he lost the love of his life. No, I don't think it's that type of hurt. I just don't. It just don't. I don't know if people realize it don't work like, I don't know,
Well, girl, you got people that's agreeing with you too, honey. I was just telling you what they were saying in the comments.
And I never said he was ugly, but when you look at, I never said he was ugly, but DC Young Fly always looked disheveled. When we talk about ugly, not necessarily talking about features. He have a tattoo on his face. I'm talking about what's like clean cut, like a, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, he wear his hair all over his head. He wear his pants sagging. That's not attractive. I mean, maybe to somebody, but when you think about a pretty girl, you know what I'm saying? She could have done better. It's not about him being ugly, but she could have done better, though. And I know he's funny or whatever, but at the same time, this man was in his 30s still acting like he was 17. And I think she even probably would get tired of that because you can see in the videos where she like, you can tell she's thinking, damn, this nigga immature. Yeah. But still going along with it because you love him.
Yeah. Maybe she thought that's the only one she can get, Who knows? Some people that's very attractive get with ugly niggas because they feel like...
And that's what a lot of these YouTube girls telling them to do. Get one that's ugly. Have you heard about that?
Let me tell you something about that shit. We 1960s when ugly men and fat men were so over the heads of the heels to have a pretty girl. We're not living in those times anymore. The value of a pretty face is not the same as it was in the past. It's not. Back in
Mm-hmm.
the day, they were more about marriage and, a guy having a trophy wife. It meant a lot to him.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, these niggas can have 50 trophy hoes and it's nothing.
Yeah,
Okay?
come
They
on.
putting that
It's
shit out
nothing to
like
them. Yep.
nothing. Okay? These niggas don't have to work for
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Okay? Girl, bye.
Come on.
It's
That's why when they saying
y'all
that
y'all.
you got
I don't
come
know
get up
why
ugly,
y'all
you gotta
living
be
in the
ugly.
past
Mm-hmm.
world. We are not in that world no more. That does not apply no more. We in a whole different
Things
world.
that don't come. Because
Ooh,
when you
they
look
so
at
damn
everybody pretty,
lost.
everybody can get a beat face and be pretty. Everybody pretty now.
The
That's
pretty
not a
girls
big
are not valuable
standout
like
thing no
that,
more.
sweetheart. They come a dime a dozen. There's so many of them.
It's a come on. And even do they hear the dude? Even the dudes be he the main one talk like that. I don't give a F. That's how they talk on that 85 South show. Be think 'cause she got this and got that. That's they whole lingo on that show. That's they mindset.
Well, that's
Don't
the
think
agenda
you
that
I'm
they
finna bow down to
pushing,
you.
and this agenda that they want to push to other ugly niggas and average niggas out here,
Come
because
on.
they don't
Ooh,
want
come on.
these men to get so strung up on a pretty girl. Cause they feel that you can get multiple ones and they ain't gonna do nothing but use you, and that's all they want to do is use you. So that's why I feel like a ugly motherfucker or a fat motherfucker like Biggie Smalls. Oh my God, they would drag a pretty girl just because and make her sacrifice and make sure,
Thank
bitch, are you
you.
really here for
Yep.
me or you here for me for my money? And these pretty girls be so insecure, they'll
Yep.
stay with the nigga and they'll do all this bull crap
Yeah.
just to say, hey, she got somebody with some money or a come up. She feel like it's a safe haven because I guess her ass don't want to go out there and fight for herself and get an education or have self-confidence. She's going to continue to value her looks. But girl, when you get to your 30s and 40s and you got to compete with the 19, 20-year-olds, girl, it's going to be hell.
Mm-hmm.
You better have a backup
Yes.
plan than them looks and that body.
Thank you. And I still say, no man that really loves you. You got 3 kids by him. You just had a baby. He's on tour, whatever. When I'm real love. When a man really loves you, he protects you. So he cares. You're not going to get no surgery. No, for what? Man, had he told her, girl, you don't need no surgery. What you need a surgery for? She would have not got it. The man had told you, call him John. Don't call
Majority
him
men
BC.
in my family would not, I'm not going to say allow, but they will constantly tell their better halves, no, no, no. I'm not with
Thank
you on
you.
this one. I don't condone this. And they would tell this, let me tell you, we need to pray about this. Let's pray about it. Let's touch and agree.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what God says. Did
Thank
they pray
you.
about
Every
it?
man that I've heard give commentary about, I doubt it. Every man
Well, they
I've
pray
heard
about
give
everything.
commentary
Yeah.
about this say the same thing. And I think a lot of that's performative because I'm sorry. How
Girl,
do you just
you
bust
took
out
it
and
out
want
my
to pray all
damn
the
mouth,
time?
but I ain't want to say that.
It's performative, Rita. It's performative. Come on. And people like he deep, and I had to shut up because I'm like, people really be buying into that? Okay, let me shut up. They don't believe, I said, let me shut up because people really buy into that. Oh,
That's
you
why I
playing,
better
girl?
shut up.
That's they ain't playing. But every man, a lot of ladies got to do, listen to some of the men commentary about this. Every man say, if that was my such and such. You got some men like, nah, I wanted her blood count. You got different men saying like, you even got Lil Boosie saying that he would have took the keys out the car. You just
Yeah,
listen to
Boosie
how
said
some
it
men
couldn't be his wife.
commentate on it.
Boosie said he would have never allowed his girl to do it.
When you are
But when
I know
Boosie
he
said it's
feel guilty
okay,
at this point.
when Boosie said it's okay, but you just can't say it because you ain't Boosie. We ain't
Right,
Boosie, so we don't get the
exactly.
same grace.
Even Whack 100, he said when his wife had some surgery, he wanted to know her blood work.
Right.
Some about they went to somewhere else. When a man care about you, it's not that no, he can't stop you, but he will have an input and a strong
Definitely.
one when it comes to something like this.
Because you're
And he
his
just
better
had my
half.
son.
You're his
Come
love of
on.
his life. He's going to be involved heavily. This is something serious. You guys
Thank
know
you.
that. Everybody have heard those rumors about surgeries and death. So it's not like it's not common. We don't hear it. So
Thank you. And I just feel sorry for her kids. Everybody focused on him. He's gonna be okay. He'll get. And they like he gonna be a single father. What Lauren London was like it. He gonna be okay. But I feel sorry for her children. I really feel sorry for her children. I just wish that she had more.
Boom shakalaka.
This is a lesson.
Boom shakalaka said, "Not us taking Boosie advice." Well, let me just say something. Boom shakalaka. I would never take Boosie advice. I am never on the side of Boosie. Okay, I just want to clear that shit up. Okay, I would never be on the side of Boosie. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I was saying that I just feel sorry for the kids, and that this is a lesson, but not her life, because I hate that it happened. Had, like I still say, in my opinion, had she been with a different man, I don't think.
Now you know who they say he close with, child, and you know who a man close with tells you a lot about him. And Jack say Boosie doesn't respect women; he objectifies them. You know they say that's the road dog right there. They say Boosie and that young DC Fly dude, girl, they like brothers. They are tight as rice. And I let you know a whole bunch right there, honey.
That let you know a whole bunch. That's why I said they like, and I bet he going through it. Them dudes are caught up on ego. Them type of ninjas, that's all ego. They don't care about nobody. They don't love nobody. Of course, he may be feeling some type of way, I'm sure. But do I think he just mourning over her? No, I don't. I think more so he feels sorry for his children. Now, I would say that. But I don't think he just tore up, I'll never date again. He really going to be reckless. He going to be real reckless after this. This probably going to turn his heart and we going to see how he act, because if you a man of faith and all like that, it's a different story. But see how you a man of faith when you talking about when the cameras go off, I'm a real hood ninja. You at strip clubs, all that. So how you, yes, girl, strip clubs, guns. Like he still got a young mentality. I think it probably was the sex while she was with him. It had to, if he keep bragging about it, it had to be.
Or is the fact that, you know, she's a trophy, she pretty, and, you know, in his past life, he could have never got with a girl like that.
That's why he did her like that, and that's why he was with her. He did not, I don't think he was all that in love with Miss Jacky O. I think it was more like, look what I do.
But how did they, hold on,
and she loved me,
because
and she'll do whatever
didn't
for
they
me.
come up in a struggle together? So maybe I take that back, I'm not sure. Time out. Now they met on Wildin' Out. Didn't they meet on Wildin' Out? That's what I heard, child.
I think did
they meet on Wildin' Out, or they met at the corner store? Huh? Did they meet at Walmart? Anyway, if they met at Wildin' Out, she probably saw him as, goddamn, he's the next big thing. He's coming up. He's close to Nick Cannon. He's coming up.
Yep.
You know, and she wasn't nothing but
yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with being a comedian, but look at people like Chris Tucker, who you can be funny and still suave and fine. He just was a goofball. Like, he wasn't even really, I don't know what was, like, they talking about a sacrifice. I don't know what's big going to happen for him after this, because the talent got it. I think he growing out of that Chris Tucker role. I think he's getting too old for that. I just never was a fan.
I'm sure a lot of
mm-hmm.
people in the industry gonna feel sorry for him, gonna throw him some roles.
Yep, sympathy. That's what they do. It's like you get that sympathy.
Jacky O met him on Wildin' Out, but she said, according to her, that Jacky O did not like that nigga. She said, Jacky O said he was a mean spirit. He have an evil spirit about him. And she didn't like him at first. Well, shit, what turned him on? Because his ass still evil and mean as fuck. You know, did they put some voodoo on her ass, or what happened? Or did she just saw he's coming up? And, you know, I don't know. What made her change?
Mm-hmm.
What made her change?
Probably done hooked up with him, and ain't no telling. I give him a chance. Probably was in between guys.
Hooked up. Hold on, sweetheart. Hooked up. How they describe her, she don't hook up with men. She's not a hookup girl.
Oh.
That's how they describe her. She's not a hookup girl. She's not one of them ones that's hood rats and fast in the pants. Now, K-Day says she admitted she chased him. Okay, this shit don't make sense. Now, did y'all hear that shit? Now, okay, did she chase him? And you know what? Sometimes, K-Day, that shit can be all cap. You know, she can come out here and tell y'all, oh, yeah, I chased him to make his ass look good. Because at the end of the day, it was all about making him look good and stroking his damn ego. All that shit that they was doing on the internet live and how he was dogging her out and she was allowing it, that ain't doing nothing but stroke his ego so these niggas think, oh, he the man. He could talk to a pretty girl any type of way and she's still going to be down. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess hell.
She was submissive.
Yeah, and that's why I think that surgeon came for her because she was so submissive. I don't know. Do you really think we got some free shit for you? You know? What you think? That's a good question, right? Who came for who? Did she come for the surgeon or the surgeon came for her? I want to know what y'all think about this shit. Press 1 if you feel like the surgeon came for her. Press 3 if you feel like she came on the surgeon, knocking on the surgeon, talking about, I want you to do my surgery. You know? Who came to who first? That's what I want to know.
He probably came with her.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You said
he probably came to her. I think
he came to her ass.
I think he came to her
with a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and I don't think he was the type. With a good deal. Yeah. And I don't think she was the type that's gonna research. You know, everybody's different, and you know what I'm saying. She don't give me that vibe like, who is he? Hold on, with, especially if she done had something done before. I don't know.
Well, I do know this. It was a game for him because he wanted to promo.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, I don't know, but I'm assuming he's probably watching. You know what? I think he's a, well, girl, I hate to say it, and I hope his ass ain't listening. And I'm not going to say him. I'm going to say Boo Boo. I think Boo Boo's a damn predator. I sure do. I think Boo Boo's a predator. I think he got a list of girls that just got finished getting pregnant. And you know, after they get pregnant, they so insecure, they're going to want that damn makeover. So he was just waiting, and many a time, maybe when she was pregnant, he hit her ass up and say, hey, you know, let's make a deal. Come when you're ready. Let's do a mommy makeover, and I got you. You know, all things gonna be free. Just blah 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 blah. Just like them Hazel E and all them other hoes be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be thinking, honey. I be thinking these surgeons, honey, be a predator, because you know they're so aggressive at advertising online and getting the hottest girls to advertise. So they always trying to get money, that. Honey.
Yep. Because look how the one Jaws Podiatry, which he's good, but this is, they all trying, they see what each other be doing, Jaws Podiatry. The podiatrist, remember when Claudia Jordan went to him and got her feet done, Suki Hana, everybody started going to him. Now that man probably a gazillionaire. So they know how to Instagram influencer thing. You know what I'm talking about, that Jaws Podiatry? When Claudia Jordan went to him and got her feet done, that man doing everybody's feet. All you see is black women, trend everybody. Yes, just over Claudia Jordan and Suki Hana going to him.
Girl, I got that shit, but we gonna move on. I got that shit. Oh, you a who, honey?
But she was a beautiful person, and this is what I take from this. She was a beautiful person, but you know, what I take from this too is that we have to be more selective who we pick, because even though he didn't kill her, no, he didn't tell her to go do it, but his influence and his lack of affirming her did it. And we have to be careful trying to ride or die and love these men who they not for that. They not available for love. And you trying to love a man that just, we got to stop doing that, because it's killing us, whether they killing us or we're getting into these situations where something is happening to us. Because when a man is loving you, it just don't happen like that. It just don't.
But you know what? A lot of it has to do, I believe, that her mom was never there. And I think because her mom left her, she never wanted to be the mom that left her family.
Yeah.
I think that played a lot into her stand as well.
I think so.
And she was raised by her dad. And we don't know how her dad was treating these women.
And I don't think, I was just about to say, because there's no way, and I'm not talking bad about nobody and nothing like that. A lot of people on social media, and I be having to catch it, kind of be naive. Like, everything, just because somebody make a statement don't mean that they were good people, because I look at it like, if your mom was that type of woman, I mean, thank God your dad did step up to the plate, but also her aunt. Like, it'd be two older ladies in their pictures all the time. That's his mama. His mama is an older lady. And that may be why he's so wild, because he probably got away. But his mom is older, but that other black lady is her aunt. That's the daddy's sister. And I'm looking at it like, and no, nothing to the daddy or nothing, because my dad wasn't perfect. But if your dad was with a woman that just took off and left her daughter and would come back and see her, but then ultimately just stopped seeing her, what type of man was he?
Hold on, Ruby Red said her mama died. How she died? I just thought that her mama abandoned her. So her mama did not abandon her. She just died.
Her mama abandoned her. I think sometimes people say stuff to be right, but the girl in the whole interview saying her mama just left and then never came back.
Okay,
like that's a whole interview.
See, I'm confused. Did the mama die or did she abandon her? Maybe she did not abandon her and she just died. Which one is it?
I don't know if they were talking about her mom. Her mom came and see her once, came and seen her again. And this is the interview where her saying this, and she said her mom just never came back and seen her. But she never said she died. So I don't know.
Now, who said she died?
I don't know if she died. That part I don't know. I don't know
she dead. How she died? How her mama died? They
her
said her mama was smoking.
I don't know if she died.
She was smoking? What she was smoking on? What she was smoking on?
Yeah, I don't want to put stuff out there. I don't know. But there is an interview with her. And you know what? She identified. She wasn't one of them biracials trying to act like she better. This girl identified with black. She said all she know is being black. She said it wasn't until the internet, and she said when she posted a picture with him, they was like he with a white girl, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, that was stroking his ego. Child. But anyway,
Jackie said all she knows is black.
She was around.
Okay, Jackie said all she knows is
black.
That's
what she said. Yep. Jackie, yep. So she identified solely with black. She said, I've never even been around my white side of my family.
So her daddy must be black then.
All I know is black.
Her daddy
said,
black.
I am a black woman.
Her daddy
he's black. Yep, he's black.
Oh, okay.
She said all she knows is black. She said, I am a black woman. So she wasn't one of them.
Was she black then?
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know she was biracial, girl. Yeah. I didn't know she was biracial. I thought she was a Khloe Kardashian. Shit, I can't tell.
Yeah, because she real high yellow. But she, that's what she said. Her mama was white and her mama wasn't, you know, mama was out there or whatever, I'm assuming. So I don't know. But,
Smoking.
and them her words. Them ain't me saying it. Them her words. She said her mama came. And that's messed up. You just abandoned your daughter. And he had and she said she didn't get along. I think
so were her mama and daddy, were they married? Or they wasn't married? Like, how did they even come about?
In the interview that resurfaced since she passed it, she was saying how the mom had left, came and see her, then left again. And somebody said in the comment, are y'all serious? Like, what do y'all mean? I'm not one of them people that, like, death happened and it's like, all of a sudden you forget everything. Oh, my God, he loved, like when Kevin Samuels died. Like, facts don't wash away just because death happened. Stuff is what it is. Like, I don't know, maybe because I'm a nurse, I look at it so much
Girl,
different.
you better not tell them you're a nurse. Don't keep your business to your damn self.
Don't look me up.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, people act like because death takes place that everything was peaches and roses and you can't say, y'all really? Like, her mom abandoned her. That's an interview. What do you mean?
Well, that's how I see it. They're allowed to say what they want to say. Shit, if they say that, then shit. What? Why'd you getting huffing and puffing with what they say? People gonna say shit all the time.
Yeah,
you just keep on doing what you do. God damn it. You can't get
girl
by. People gonna say shit all the time. Okay, so but 314. I truly enjoyed you, boo boo. Mm-hmm. Okay, you had me cracking the fuck up.
Okay,
so call me back. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Calling from 215. You're live from the air. 215.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how's it going? 215.
Hi. I just wanted to make some valid facts as far as the doctor is concerned and the BBL community. It was about 11 years ago when I got a BBL before it was really popping. And it went very well, but I didn't want hips at the time. And so I went about 2 years ago. And I had to gain weight because I was always a small individual. So they told me I had to gain weight in order for them to move the fat, and place it to my hips. So I went to a Dr. Simmons in Miami, and he placed fat additional to my butt area, which I did not need any more fat. So he botched me. So fast forward, a lot of these places, these centers or whatever, you have the doctors there, but you also have like 50 assistants or more coming at 8:30, and they all dressed in all blue. And I had a assistant come, and he got me and prepped me for surgery with Dr. Simmons. And I asked him, I said, are you going to be performing the surgery on me? And he says, if Dr. Simmons asks him, then he will. So I wanted him to be honest with me, because the doctor is the one who's supposed to do the surgery. But I only seen the doctor very briefly after I was medicated, and on the table he came in right before I actually passed out. So I want to make a valid point. Just because the doctor said he's doing your surgery, I know a lot of times it's 20 and 30 girls are scheduled at one time with a particular doctor. And a doctor needs at least 2.5 hours per person to do a surgery properly. And if you have a heavier sister getting lipo and BBL and all of this other stuff, it's going to take additional time because you got more fat to, remove. So a lot of times, a lot of these patients are dying, but it don't be the doctors who be performing the surgeries. Their names are behind it, but they have their assistant come in. And what their assistant do is go ahead and lipo the girls, and then the doctors will come in and place the fat. So I don't know if a lot of people really familiar with the BBL world unless you got one. So you can't always blame the doctor.
You're not into that shit like that.
Right. So I just want people to be aware that a lot of times the doctor say he's doing a surgery, but if you got 20 or 30 girls, what he'll do is he has his assistants in all those rooms.
Yeah.
I
get what you're saying. Pretty much the doctor is not doing all the work. His assistants is also doing work with them. Okay, I get it.
Right. So so fast forward, I was botched by Dr. Simmons, and so last year I had went to Dr. Zach, and how I got with Dr. Zach was Dr. Zach was under. Okay, Dr. Zach was under Dr. Doback.
Hold on. Now let's make this connection. You got done by the same doctor Jacky got done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, talk about that. Talk about that, doctor.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about that quick because I got a date in a few seconds. But anyway, so I had surgery with Dr. Zach. Okay, I went in and he seen where I was botched. He was very strict.
Hold on, wait, goddamn it, King, get my name out of here. Please stop. I will block your ass. No disrespect towards me. King, stop that shit. Now, okay. One question for you. So what made you choose Dr. Zai? Why him? He's only been here for 6 years, and he had bad comments.
Okay, listen to this. Okay, Dr. Zach was under Dr. Doback's practice. That's why I chose him, because he wasn't practicing by himself. He was being trained under Dr. Doback, who has 20-something plus years of surgery, and he's a transgender, and he worked in the transgender community. I was scheduled with Dr. Doback at first, but he went out on a leave of some sort. He's a very, very older transgender doctor. So being that he was under Dr. Doback, so I went there with the knowledge, and honestly, he was very, very strict.
The Dr. Dozak, whoever his name, the big man.
Doback.
The big man.
Doback.
The big man. I'm just going to call him big man. The big doctor, was he board certified?
Oh, yes, definitely. You can look him up.
All right now.
So that's why
he's board certified. Okay, and how was Dr. Boback? Thank you, Jamie, Dr. Boback. Now, how was Dr. Boback reviews?
Oh, Dr. Doback's reviews is excellent.
Okay, that's why all right. That's all I wanted to know, but go ahead.
He was under his practice, and that's why I went there. He had his own office. Dr. Zach had his own office, but he was in the
Hold
clinic
on, let's
with
see. It will be no transphobic shit. You will get blocked. No homophobic, no racist tones. You understand? Go ahead with the doctor. I'm not gonna call him a trans doctor. I'm just gonna call him Dr. Bo. You know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Dr. Doback, D-O-B-A-C-A-K,
Bobak. Yeah.
Dr. Doback, okay?
Dr.
So
D. Go ahead.
that's why I went because, right. So Dr. D. So when I went in to meet with Dr. Zach, he didn't want to really touch me because he doesn't really touch patients that already been touched by somebody else. He was very strict. He said I had minor things that was wrong. He could see where it was at. He looked at my files. He made sure that because I was over the age of 40, I had to have, my heart check and make sure everything was perfect. My iron was a little bit low. He said if it wasn't up by surgery, he wasn't touching me. So
well, that's good. I like doctors like that. He's strict, he got conservative, and he has standards. So you chose to not do with him. You wanted to do, girl. Go ahead.
No, what I did was because Dr. Doback had went on leave last minute, I could choose to wait it out and whenever he came, or I could have just went with Dr. Zach, which was trained currently by Dr. Doback. So a lot of women I've seen the results and stuff like that, and I'm gonna be honest. This man corrected it,
oh, he
and
did
everything. I can't speak bad. Yes, I cannot speak bad, and I had this done last year, and a lot of women was there in the office, which was I was confused with that too because I had been scheduled for one day. I go into his office, and it's like 20 girls, and I was like, "Are you having surgery tomorrow too?" And I was counting the girls, and I was like, "There is no way that."
Yeah, he doing too much. He's doing too much.
Surgery.
All them girls on one day.
Well, right, but I'm going to make a valid point to all the people that's getting
but
the
time
BBL.
out. Now you say Dr. Zai, he did you right.
Oh yeah, but let me tell you, he didn't charge me no more than like $4,000, almost $5,000. But that's the going rate. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
I said,
why everybody say
girl,
he's overcharging? And I look at his prices, and people are
well,
saying they get charged $30,000 and $40,000.
That's because he has his own practice. So when he's under somebody, he can't charge that much. But he has his own practice, which you could charge whatever you want to charge.
That's bullshit.
So,
why are you charging all that money for that? And then when you with other people, you don't. I think that's giving me scam vibes. Where's your integrity at with the prices?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody I see that went there during that time that I went there, it was coming up for follow-up, amazing results. But it was a black guy that was also in the room with him. And he was board certified, but he just started out. So I believe that he helped Dr. Zach with my surgery. So, everything is fast paced. I was only in surgery for about an hour. There's no way that, you know what I'm saying, each patient needs at least 2.5 hours to do everything perfectly. If you lipo in properly, that's what makes me think that if one person lipo in and another person is applying the fat, but I don't have any complaints because he corrected with Dr. Simmons' boss, and then Dr. Simmons had actually killed a girl after my surgery. So a lot of times people hide the death in the BBL community, but a lot of these doctors, I would say at least 80% have deaths. But it's because of their assistant.
I don't believe that. 80% of these doctors do not have death.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna stop that
I
right
know
there.
Even people. I even know people, and personally, who's not here, who went over to the DR personally.
Well, you know the DR ain't nothing but a death trap. The DR ain't nothing but a death trap. But I'm talking about board certified, the top surgeons
board
here
certified. Let me tell
in
you,
America.
Dr. Simmons.
But let's can we stay on Dr. Zai? Because you trying to get on every other doctor, trying to make it seem like all these doctors are just like Dr. Zai, and Dr. Zai is no different, and Dr. Zai is a good doctor and stuff. Let's get back to Dr. Zai. What did he do for you? You said you got botched. Your ass was botched.
He corrected. It was botched because Dr. Simmons had his assistant, and I was going to sue.
Okay, how was the ass botched? It was just too big.
No, he added fat where I told him not to add fat. If I said
Okay,
that I'm
where did
good
you
with my butt,
where did he
if
add
you
fat
add
at?
fat there,
How was it botched?
and one ass cheek, and
Okay,
not the other.
one butt
That's
cheek
how
was bigger than the other.
No, he didn't add any fat in one. He add all this, but it wasn't him because he's triple board certified.
Girl,
I was
okay, can just answer the
triple
question.
board
Was one
certified.
cheek bigger than the other cheek?
Of course, if you just gonna add fat to one.
Okay, well, shit, I
Of
don't
course.
know. Life, yo, so, they said your ass was lopsided ass.
It's like,
So you had a
I'm
lopsided
like,
ass.
why would you even touch it?
Okay,
But why
so
would you even touch it if
now-
I told you not to?
now, Dr. Zai, did you know he was not board certified?
I knew that he wasn't, and based on I knew he was going to have other doctors that was board certified work along with him. That's
so
why
that's
when you
your
under
excuse.
somebody else's practice.
So
No,
who
that's not an
was
excuse,
the
but,
doctor that
that's
was board certified on with you?
Since Dr. Zoback was out, it was a black doctor, and I forgot his name, but it was a black doctor that was working with him. So
Did you look him up?
I did, but I forgot his name because, like I said, this was like a year ago, and I have my butt and hips is nice, and I'm looking great. So I was just grateful to Dr. Zach. That's all I'm going to say. That a lot of times you can't blame the
correcting
doctor,
that ass.
but oh, thank
So
you.
all
Yes,
you
you
had
correct
was
that ass.
your ass
But-
corrected. All you had was the butt corrected. That's all
Oh,
you had.
definitely. But yeah, and he told me. He said to me, he says, "Your risk, you risking your life to make minor changes. Do you realize that?" And I said, "Yeah." So a lot of times you signing that paperwork when you go in there, and they
Hold
tell
on, girl.
you
Hold
that-
on. You spent $5,000
Yes.
on a minor change. $5,000 on a
Yes.
minor change.
Yes.
He expensive. $5,000 on a minor goddamn. How far apart did you go to Dr. Zai?
Okay, so I had in 2021
I mean, can you just tell
October,
me,
and
was
then
it 6 months, 3
probably
months, a
probably
year?
probably 8 months because they don't
8
do
months.
touch-ups before 6 months.
Well,
So they
they
don't do
saying that's
touch-ups before
cheap.
6 months
No,
or
it's
8 months.
not. That is very expensive. $5,000 for just putting some fat in one
Well,
cheek.
they don't even let they don't
Girl,
like
bye.
they don't like to touch people's work anyway. So I was just grateful because nobody else wanted to touch the work anyway. They didn't want to do it. So I was just grateful, and like I said, his name was under it. So if he did not perform the surgery that ended up in her death, and it was assistants that was out there, you should see them coming in like Mexicans. And no disrespect because I got Mexican in me, but I'm just saying they was in like 50, 60, 70 of them coming in at one time at 8:30 with blue on, and they just getting to work. So I just want them to be honest. If you're going to be the one that's doing my surgery, I need to be speaking to you and not the doctor because this is what I want. But you know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about that.
So
But,
you would do
I'm
surgery
sorry,
again?
but I got to get the phone.
You'd do surgery again? With Dr.
No,
Zai?
I'm done. Finito.
Okay.
Finito. Good. I'm good.
God forbid.
And y'all have a
one of your
wonderful
butt
night,
cheeks,
okay?
you
'Cause I
start
got
eating grits and shit, and then one of them grow bigger than the other, because you know it's fat up in there. Are you going to go back to Dr. Zai after he done did what he did to Jacky O?
Y'all crazy. Listen, I got to go. I gave y'all
Girl,
the 4-1. I gave
the
y'all
nigga, who you going to
I gave
see?
you the tea.
Who you going to see?
What?
Who you
Don't
going to
worry
see? You
about it.
heard me. Put his ass on
Don't
the phone.
worry about it, Gigi.
We gotta make sure you're
But for
doing it
real.
right. We don't know that nigga. How long you been knowing him? Huh?
What?
How long
What?
you been knowing him? I'm concerned about you. You
It
going to
don't
Dr.
matter.
Zai? We gotta ask these
I'm
damn
45.
questions.
He's 27. I'm 45. He's 27. It don't matter.
It does matter. What did you meet?
I just told you that much.
Did you meet on Instagram? DMs?
Oh, hell no. I don't even have social media, and that's the thing about me.
Oh.
I'm different than these girls. I never had Instagram,
Did he see that big
TikTok,
ass?
none of that
That's
stuff.
why he
I'm
wanted
low
you?
key.
Did he see
I'm
that
low
big
key.
butt? Hold on.
Listen. I'm low key, and I was married for 20 years you know what I'm saying? So I'm different. I don't have
did he
that
see
type
that
of
big
stuff.
butt? Did he see the big butt? And that's
Yes,
why
he does.
That's why he wanted to holler.
I don't know. Probably so, of course.
Did you get
But
more
look,
attention
I'm not
after
on
you
that
got that big
Instagram.
butt?
I'm not on that type of stuff. I'm not on social media, so I'm very, very much different. I don't care nothing about that type of stuff. I'm
Did
a
you get more
librarian.
attention after
Okay?
having that big ass?
No, I wouldn't say that much because I would say this, that I was always like, since I was younger, shaped like Ashanti. So, but we're not going to go there. She's bad.
Girl, you know what?
Gigi, you
remind me
but...
of I look like Janet Jackson.
Oh, but honey, I do got her smile, and I do favor her.
Go ahead, boo.
I can send you a picture. I can send you a picture.
I believe you.
I don't know how I'm going to do it, though.
Okay, so you're Ashanti with a big butt.
I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
so
I got to go.
So where do you find your men at? Where do you go?
I'll be working. They find me.
Where you work at?
I don't 20 years. Niggas that don't know how to read.
Who is going to the library? Huh?
Niggas that don't know how to read. Niggas that don't know how to read.
Girl, they got... Where he taking you?
Oh, my God.
I want
nowhere.
Know. What did he do for a living?
Gigi, what?
What did he do for a living?
I don't know. I can't tell you that. But you know what?
Do he have a track record? Do he have a record?
Wait a second.
Do he have a record?
He ain't got no record.
Are you sure?
He said no. He just said no.
You can't believe him. You got to look him up yourself.
No. I'm not saying I believe. No. I'm not saying I believe anything. I just don't care.
Why don't you care? This could be your life at risk. You don't hear about them stories?
In life, you got to take chances, okay? You would never
not when it comes to these niggas.
You have to try. Oh, listen. I don't have one.
All right, girl. Well, enjoy. Please call us back tomorrow to make sure you're okay.
I'm going to be okay.
What city and state you in?
Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
boo. All right. Thank you. We're going to let you go. Calling from 832. You're live on the air. 832. Hello, 832. 83. Okay, we're going to let you go, 832. Calling from 707. You're live on the air. 707.
Hey, this is Dr. Chris Lord. I was calling because I had noticed something interesting about the situation of Jacky O's passing, something that people aren't paying attention to. No one's paying attention to the place that she passed.
Okay, she passed at the hotel, right? Are you saying she passed at the hotel?
Which hotel? Yes, but which hotel?
Shit. It was a Hilton. The Homestead Hilton.
It was a Hilton.
Right.
Who is connected to the Hilton?
Girl, okay, please, I don't know the puzzles. Just tell me.
Paris. Paris is connected to Hilton, right?
No, I don't know that. How is Paris connected to... I don't know shit about Paris. Ooh.
It's her family. Well,
so Paris Hilton own all the Hilton hotels? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's her family. I think it's her great granddad.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Paris Hilton was over the Hilton hotels. I didn't know that had shit to do with that. Thank you. Blessings donated $2.
Yes, it has something to do with it. And there's something going on in Paris today. There's been a mass protest that started. It's happening May 1st.
No, I'm
and
confused.
It's happening. It happened today.
How do we get to Paris?
Paris is connected to Hilton, which is where Jacky O passed from God to us.
Oh, okay.
About about recent events, worldwide, global events.
Because you connecting the dots, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I appreciate you. We're gonna let you go, okay? We're gonna let you go. I don't know how I feel about that, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Calling from 260. You're live on the air.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, 260?
It's going all right. How are you?
Good. Talk to me. Your
I just wanted to,
thoughts?
yes, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Don't think I'm crazy because I'm not. I always have visions that always have came true. Any police departments can vouch for it. But Jacky, I had a vision that there was 5 people there and 1 male, 4 females. Jacky was slapped in the face. There was a situation took place, and everything went dark afterwards. I crossed some comments on YouTube, and I seen another lady who made a statement today in the comment section that she had a vision of conflict. So when I seen that statement, all I can do was place my hand over my mouth.
Okay. All right.
I honestly feel that way. I'm not saying, but I know my visions. It was clear as day.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you. 770, you're live on the air.
GG, this fucking people crazy, girl. Hey.
Girl, you better be careful. Your ass gonna be in a vision.
Don't put that on me.
Don't put that shit on me either. So go ahead.
Girl, these people are crazy. I'm done with the vision lady and the connected dot lady. They just crazy. And all these conspiracy theory people. Okay, whatever. I want to talk about Jacky. First of all, rest in peace to her. I am from Atlanta. I did follow DC Young Fly. I follow her as well, coming from when her daughter Nova was born, and she used to make videos of her, and Nova is very a witty little girl. So she draws some attention. Either way it goes, I want to comment on what I believe could possibly have happened. Being from a person that has had the BBL surgery or whatever, I had the skinny BBL, but I had it. So I know how painful that surgery can be. And knowing that I watched her videos when she had her breast augmentation and how she didn't really do her research on that doctor. She just went for her friend's doctor in Beverly Hills that the titties felt nice to her. So, that tells me that she possibly didn't do real research on this doctor.
Where's the spiritual shit coming in at? I would think your spirit, whatever belief you believe in, your spirit man would tell you, hold on, something up. But I guess.
Maybe she did feel that. We don't know that because we wasn't there with her to know what she was feeling. The girl, I don't know. Just like B. Simone said, she had connected with God in a different place this past whatever time, so that maybe she was preparing and didn't know what she was preparing for. We don't know when it's our time. And unfortunately, it was her time. But getting back to my point is that surgery is very painful. And knowing that she didn't do her research on the breast augmentation, how do we know how much research she did on this one? Maybe she just went with whatever friend that looked good and the booty felt good, and she's like, okay, I want to go with him. And then not really knowing, what that surgery entails of, like tummy tuck and all that stuff, that's a lot. So she was in a lot of pain during her breast augmentation, and she was like, she doubled up on the doses. So who knows if she didn't double up on the doses on this case, because she was released at to a point where at least she had to walk out. They're not going to release you if you're not walking out.
I know who knows.
So God knows.
Not only God, but somebody else knows too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to that too.
Her caretaker.
But my whole
because
thing
a
is
lot of times when you're under anesthesia and you need to take something, you need somebody to help and assist you.
Exactly.
So somebody else
and
knows
after
something
that anesthesia wears off, all hell is break loose on your body.
But
So
it takes a
her
minute for
needing
that
2
shit to
doses
weigh
during
off.
the breast.
It take a minute. That shit not gonna weigh off the next hour or two. It's gonna take a minute.
No, it does not. It does not. That's unfortunately, I am one of those ones that went to Dominican Republic and my doctor was board certified in their, for their statute or whatever the case.
Yeah, but
she
Dominican
Republic
Republic just have a nasty bad reputation.
And Miami does too. So we're not going to sit here and act like they don't have a bad reputation.
It's different.
This surgery
out
is
the
dangerous,
country
so
in the U.S.
and it's very painful. Huh?
It's different out the country in the U.S. And then when you're under anesthesia, it's not that painful. It's not painful at all when you're under anesthesia.
Once that anesthesia starts to wear off, like I said, I had surgery in March 2021.
Right,
so I
but you
know
have to
what
realize
the
this
surgery does.
too. Just because you have experience doesn't mean that's everybody's experience. Some people are not going to feel like you feel. So your experience is not universal when it comes to getting a BBL or a mommy makeover.
Understandable, but I'm going based off of her saying she needed 2 doses of her pain medicine during her breast augmentation. So imagine what she needed afterwards for this tummy tuck and whatever else she had going on. I'm saying this to say her pain tolerance is probably not that high.
And it depends on the doctor.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I do think that the doctor probably did some things that I would have never went to a doctor that wasn't board certified, because that means they haven't went through the rigorous exams, the oral exam, and all that stuff to know that they know what they're doing. So I get all of that. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, this woman was
90 seconds.
To this hotel room. What happened? She wasn't by herself, as we know. You can't be by yourself after that. You can't even wipe your ass. So how the hell was she by herself? She couldn't even stand up straight, all the way straight, because she had a tummy tuck. So who was there with her when she went unconscious? Who called the ambulance? Who was there when the ambulance got there? Who called DC
60 seconds
in Atlanta filming and wilding out to say, hey, something's wrong with Jacky, or Jacky's dead, or passed, whatever the case may be? What happened? Who was there? Those are the questions that we need to answer. And yes, we need to get to what happened during the surgery and what happened. Why was she released if XYZ was going on with her? Because from the sounds of it, it's either she took too much medicine, or maybe her hemoglobin was really low and her heart was not, able to pump the blood that was needed to get it back up. So yes, you can go into a lot of things with that happening to you. So obviously there's going to be an autopsy because of how the situation was and the suspicion
10 seconds
behind it. We get all that. So we really have to wait to see what happened. But hypothetically speaking, and while we all out here, playing FBI and medical examiners, then, hey, this is my thought on this. Who was with her is my first thought. Like, there's no way this woman was alone. And if she was found alone when the ambulance got there, why? Because that is not something that she could have just been on her own to do, because she does need to be monitored. And unfortunately, here in the United States, they do let you go as soon as you wake up. It's like, oh, you awake? All right, bye. In the DR, they keep you overnight. In Colombia, they keep you overnight and to make sure that you are okay. So a lot of times stuff happens afterwards. It happens because of maybe that person wasn't healthy, or maybe this unsanitary situations happened, or whatever the case. We don't know what happened to Jack, and it's so unfortunate because those kids are going to be without their mother. This man, no matter what the videos say that's been circulating, he did love this girl. He included her into his family. His family loved her. Her family loved her. So she will be missed. And I think we need to focus more on that and what happened to her, and make sure that I'm sure that his family and her family will make sure that her kids will be loved and she will never be forgotten. But I think that we do need to take the time to know that this is not a trend. This is not a fad. It's your research on the doctor. You need to do your research on the aftercare, what you got to go through, what you need to do, because your life can depend on it.
And just because she got 1 million followers on Instagram and 800,000 followers on YouTube, this person, she was a person. She was a human being that was normal to her kids. She wasn't this celebrity star to her kids. And that's what we need to be focusing on, putting our arms around them, uplifting this man, regardless of what happened in the video and in the past or what we don't agree with their relationship. She liked it, and those kids were loved. And if you guys really wanted to get into it, you should go back and watch her videos, like the girl said the other day. Go back and watch those videos so you can see how when she documented things, it was genuine, and you can see something other than that video that's circulating about how he was talking to her. I'm not defending how he was talking to her or not or whatnot, but being from Atlanta, that's how we talk. Unfortunately, he didn't mean no harm. He wasn't cursing her out.
Stop that ass right there. You can't speak for all Atlanta. All Atlanta people are not disrespectful and belittling and always cuss. That is so far from the truth. I know a lot of people from Atlanta that do not want to be represented like that, and they have not been raised like that, and that is not who they are.
I'm gonna say the hood because I don't like to say the other words, that are associated with urban areas in Atlanta. But unfortunately, that's how he copes with being who he is, and maybe it's a nervous mechanism or whatever the case may be. I'm not making excuses for him, but unfortunately, yes, that is the aggressive tone that some people in Atlanta do take, man, for 9 years. So we got to respect that in a sense where she seems like an intelligent woman. She seems like she knew what she wanted and didn't take nothing.
And what made you think she was intelligent? Beautiful, of course. Intelligent how?
Intelligent where she was able to teach her intelligence show with her kids. Nova is a very smart little girl. Nyla is 2. We don't know what Prince would have been with her influence because unfortunately it was cut short. So
teaching toddlers, teaching her toddlers.
Teaching her kids how to be
like her. Smart. Are her kids going to adopt his disrespect, or was she teaching her kids his ways or her ways? Because their ways seem to be different. Which ways?
They see a little bit of both. Unfortunately, they see a little bit of both. But we're not going to condemn that these kids are smart, that they were being taught well, and they were being taken care of well. So we can't negate that. So that says a lot about her character. A dumb person would not be able to articulate that with their kids. And you can see that in Nova being 6 years old, and she talks better than some of these grown-ups out here. So, and at the end of the day, we don't hear any scandals about it. The girl, yes, she was all about her looks and all that other stuff, but that's what pretty girls do. Unfortunately, that is what, the society that we grow up in. We're not going to blame her for that. At the end of the day, she was a smart young lady. She was business-minded. She knew the quality of leaving a legacy for her kids. That's why she started the Nova collection. That's why she did all these YouTubes to feed her kids. So we cannot sit here and say that just because of DC Young Fly's disrespect that she wasn't a smart woman. At the end of the day, like I said, it's all about these kids right now and him as well, because he is missing the better half of him. Because if you do watch the video, she does make him better. She does correct him. And he has said that in the videos. So is he perfect? No. Is she perfect? No. Are we perfect? No. But at the end of the day, we're all human, and this woman life has been cut short. And those people who love her are going to miss her. And those people who are fans, they're going to miss her too. At the end of the day, we cannot sit back and go back and forth with this hypothetical stuff. I'm asking people to please wait out of respect for the family. Yes, I have my own theories too, but at the same time, I feel like, we don't need to go into the negative part. We need to wait to see what actually happened to her and then we can go in whatever negative, whatever, because we'll have the facts. Right now, we just speaking. So that's all I really had to say, Gigi. I just want to kind of just get that out there.
When she got her breasts done?
Say that again.
Who went with her when she got her breasts done?
She had like 2 friends with her.
Who?
That was there with her after the recovery that picked her up from the clinic or whatever. Huh?
B. Simone?
No, B. Simone was not there.
Who was there?
She was not there. I can't remember the girl's name. They're not like famous like a B. Simone. But if you go back on her page, you'll see there's a part 1 and part 2 for her breast.
Those same 2 was the one that went with her to get this other surgery. Maybe those her surgery buddies.
Could be. We don't know.
Have you went to their Instagram? Have you been to their Instagram to see what they're talking about?
I didn't really say. I mean, she said their names, but I didn't get into all like who are these girls. No, I didn't. I just saw that her friends were. She did have people with her in Los Angeles.
CC29 said 4 or 5 girls. Closet friend. So that lets me know a lot of things, that she likes to be in groups. So I'm assuming whoever she did this, I can't imagine her. She went to get her surgery done with a big group of people, and all of a sudden she go from a big group of people to alone. It definitely feel like, in my opinion, she was with a group of people. Now, what's going on with this group? While all parties quiet, that is very it's something.
Who was with her? That's what I'm saying.
Well, who do you think was with her?
Alone. I don't know. That's the mystery. That's what we need to be focusing on instead of all this other bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we need you to give me something. Give me more, and then we can talk about it.
I will keep looking, Gigi. I'll keep trying to do my research. You know, I'll be texting you and stuff, so I'll text you and be like, hey, Gigi, this is what I find.
Okay.
And, we'll talk about it later, but that's my mystery. That's what I want to solve. Who was with this girl? Because the breast augmentation was minor compared to
a tummy tuck and breast. It's not like it's a group. Who all?
Who was with her? Who all? You right. Who all was with her? We don't know. And that will soon come out. Mm-hmm. Eventually. But
it's always these groups, like Shanquella Robinson. She was in a group too. It's always the groups.
We will find out when the autopsy come out, because they're going to do an autopsy because of the suspicious circumstances that she was found. So we know she's going to get an autopsy. So when that comes out, we'll know exactly what happened to her, whether it was cardiac arrest and blah, 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 and then we can point fingers at whoever was the culprit. And we just don't be surprised if, unfortunately, her pain was the culprit. Because that shit is painful. And I can only imagine if she ain't used to it, and she had to do all that for her breast. Because I done seen women
they said that she never had a BBL before.
No, that her breast was her first surgery. Forget that there's filters and you look bigger on pictures than camera. They forget that this girl was tiny. So we can't know. Unfortunately, we gotta wait, and that's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna let another caller get in, and I'll text you later.
All right, appreciate you. All right, let's go on to the next caller.
All right.
Calling from 310. You're live on the air. 310.
Hey. Hey, so I'm gonna just make this quick. You know how you got them aunties that you can't tell your business to because they gonna sit on the phone and talk to Auntie Cheryl and Auntie Yolanda and Big Cousin Earl? This what this sound like. Nothing but gossiping motherfuckers, okay? Let this man and his family grieve their family while y'all trying to be investigators. No, no, okay, let me take that back. It's too much gossip. That's the problem nowadays. Y'all want to sit up on here and gossip about what you...
Okay, let's go read the Bible. And if we're going to go to read the Bible, why don't you go to church first? Because if you stayed in the Word and you stayed in the Bible, then your ass wouldn't even know this existed, to be honest with you. I mean, if you're going to be a holy roller, be all out. Be a holy roller. Rollers, they don't even know Instagram people. It's like they're living a whole different world, you know, because they're in it for real. Uh-huh. Oh, don't worry. It got the chop. Okay. Dang, GG, we love you, but you overtalk people a lot. What? Okay, time out. Polish, just like y'all say with DC Young Fly Red or DC Man, that's just him. So that's just me. I overtalk people. That's just me. Accept me for me. You know, you accept DC for being disrespectful. So respect my disrespectful ways. You okay with Boosie and his disrespectful ass, you know? So maybe I have a disrespectful over talking motherfuckers, okay? And that's just what it. Should I open up the phone lines? Okay. Press 1 if I should open up the phone lines again, because you know the phone lines, I gotta open it up. But this has been an interesting live, haven't it? Ooh. Home girl. Home girl, all I gotta say is just pray, take a chill pill, and you know, stay in church, you know, and leave this gossip sector alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Cause it's just gonna make you have, you know, raise your blood pressure and cause you to get out of character and be upset. If this life is causing you to stress out and be upset, I would just relieve yourself and just, you know, come back when I'm talking about something else. But why sit up here and do that to yourself when you know you're going to get pissed off? That doesn't make sense to me, you know? Did that make sense to y'all? If it was a chat on YouTube and I didn't like how they was talking, I wouldn't stay there. Shit. Hell no. I'm not going to stay there and keep pissing myself off on purpose. That don't make a bit of sense. But I'm going to open up the phone line. And if you guys want to call in
your show
to
now,
let us
press
more
1 to hear.
about
Your show is scheduled to start in 29 seconds.
Well, happy Lisa, I'm not gonna let nobody talk and just cuss my ass out, Lisa. You got the wrong one. Okay? I'm not one of them ones that get entertained by somebody cussing me out. That doesn't entertain me at all. So,
Your show will go
She'll
live
probably
in
call
5
back to
seconds.
rage.
4, 3,
If she
2, 1.
if she know what's good for her, she'll just go ahead on. Sounded dangerous too. Well, you just gonna have to pray about that. It's called Gossip Girl. That's why we're here. Yeah, you know, we can't change. We done talked about Jamie Foxx, Usher, and everybody else. Child, please. When TMZ do it, nobody trip off of that. Now disrespectful. Girl, bye. Don't pay their ass no mind. Tell them to stay in church. 816, I know you're a troll, so be like Keisha Cole and let it go. 816, I know you for your works, boo. Go on head on, 816. Anybody got time? Calling from 609. You're live from the air, 609.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you, Gigi?
Talk to me. What's going on? I'm doing pretty good.
I was sitting here listening, and she was raised without her mother, and her mother just walked away. I was wondering why she didn't have that perspective in going into the surgery. That, you know, that did she even did she understand that she could lose her life, and that her daughters could end up, her children? I know she had 2 daughters and a son, that they could end up just the way she did, being raised without a mother. Like, that seemed to never really be a consideration for her from everything that I've seen.
And you know what? You probably have seen her more than I have, because I saw a glimpse of it, and, you know, it is what it is. She's just a pretty girl to me. But you're probably right. You know, maybe she's not a thinker like that, because without thinking, one would think to do reviews. Look at the reviews. That's very simple and obvious. One would think to look at, is he bored or not? That's very obvious. So maybe she was not a thinker in that regard. And maybe her group of friends were not thinkers as well. Maybe they were just looking, well, he did her body. And look at it. I don't give a damn what he did. He not bored. And he charging all that damn money in 6 years. Girl, bye.
And then, I just don't understand that for women that have children, the selfish sense of this, if they really don't understand that they are putting their children at risk of being raised without them, and how she felt not having her mother around.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that you feel like it's a selfish thing?
I do feel like it is, especially if you have children.
I've heard that point. And I have to say this too. You have to remember, this shit is not personal. We don't know Jacky O, but we see and to make comments about. So, she have left this earth, and that's very sad. But people are learning lessons from this. People are healing from this.
Yeah.
She gathered more fame now that she's gone, I think, because I didn't know who her ass was until she passed.
Me either. I didn't know any of them.
Right.
I didn't know
so it's not personal. It's not like people have a vendetta against a girl. I don't know her ass. I'm not mad at her at all. If this person's name was Marie, if her ass was Peter, whoever, it would be the same thing.
To me, his maturity would have, if he had enough maturity, could have also explained to him what happens if something happens to you, Jacky, and now we have these 3 children, and now they have to be raised without their mother. Like, was that conversation ever happening with the 2 of them?
I wish it was. And people with people with certain values and conservative mindset, that's what come about. But they said that he had the mentality was he didn't give a fuck. He had that mentality, and they said that mentality is normalized in certain hoods of Atlanta, and that's just how they get down. And ain't nothing you can do about that.
That's just so sad. I mean, I'm going to get a colonoscopy, and I'm warning my whole family if something happens. I'm telling my family where all my stuff is, and that's just a colonoscopy. So I can't even imagine, think what I would be going through in my mind if I was having plastic surgery, especially by somebody
from a certain background. Your family gonna say no, and your family say, okay, if you're gonna do this, we need to pray about it. That's the first thing they're gonna say. Let's pray about it. Let's touch and agree, and let's pray, and let's find out. The second thing they're gonna do research on the doctor, because their whole stance, they don't want your ass to do surgery anyway. So they're gonna try to find something that go against the shit. And then when they come up and they say, hey, he has bad reviews, he's only been 6 years, non-border stop the shit. And hopefully you have common sense to say, okay, well, let's find something else. I'm going to get another doctor, So.
Yeah. Because if I were her friend, I would be going with her about her children. And if that didn't touch her heart, if the fact that, not that you won't see your children again, your children need you. If that didn't touch her heart, then I would
get her body back so she can start posting. Was she a type of girl that posted her body?
I thought she was more about the makeup. I think that I think she felt competition because he was on that Wild 'N Out show with all the young girls.
Because makeup, big girls wear makeup and sell makeup shit. Yeah. You don't got to be a body to have makeup. Hell.
Right. And you're already small. So I just don't. I think she said what she said. I saw in the video. She said she didn't like the way her stomach looked.
Well, cover it up. Who gonna see your damn stomach? Cover your stomach up. We don't need to see that.
Right.
We do not need this. We've seen enough stomachs, honey. Those years are already past. We moving on 30s to 40s. It's time to cover up, y'all. It's time. I'm tired of seeing booty cheeks. It's too much skin showing.
Right, and the stretch marks and stuff for me. I don't have children, but to me, once you have children, even if you feel bad about it, you just look at your beautiful babies and say, well, this is what it is. And if my man sitting next to me got something to say, I would have a big old fuck you for him. That's what I would have. So
well, that's not how she is. When he talked down to her, she just accepted. And she got people out here thinking that she likes that shit. They said, well, she likes being disrespected. She likes when he talks to her like that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But that's what they're saying. So she's not gonna never cuss him out or stand up to that man. That's not gonna happen.
And this is one other thing, Gigi, that I wondered. Now, apparently, I was watching that they lived in this $961,000. I think they said something like that, or whatever it was.
That sounds like a big ass mansion.
Yeah,
I knew that. I knew he got money. People was trying to tell me he ain't had no money. That nigga got money.
Yes, that she couldn't spring for $20,000. He couldn't say, here, don't go to this guy. Here's $20,000 or $30,000.
Girl,
let
what I heard was that he made sure he don't be splurging on her. All he do is pay on them bills, but he don't be splurging on her like Moneybag do Ari, buying her cars and she don't have to. That's not they set up.
Oh my God.
I guess his ass gonna make her ass struggle for it.
You gotta be careful out here, I tell you. You gotta be careful out here. But this is the things that I was thinking.
They said she was cheap and always talked about it in the videos. Well, shit, you would think that your man would want to just treat your ass like a princess. Okay, you cheap, so I'm going to splurge on you to show you how a princess should be treated. We live in a damn America. Tomorrow is not promised, clearly. Right. So why wouldn't you want your woman to experience the best of the best, to stay in a 5-star hotel, to have that experience? She never had that before. That's what I would think. But hell, everybody is not the same. Everybody don't want those experiences.
I got the impression from that video, and I mean it's a short video, and it's hard to make a whole judgment on their relationship based on that. He didn't go with her. He didn't. It's just the whole thing it's just not right. It's just not right. And now you got your friend, supposed to be your best friend, trying to get money.
You talking about B. Simone?
Yeah.
How close were they?
I don't know. I know when she got the breast. I saw the video when she got her breast done. That her sister was going with her. I know she was saying that her sister was going with her, and there was another lady in the house with her just before she got her breast lift. So I guess they were going, or maybe the one lady was watching the kids. The other lady was going, her sister was going with her, but they didn't show, I didn't see anything about who was going with her for this.
BB says they're best friends. I don't know about that, though.
Not if she charging people to watch her grieve.
Yeah. And if you guys can see, B. Simone, she came out and she says that at this time she's going to be experiencing a lot right now. But you won't be able to see what she's experiencing unless you're her close friend. But she said you can pay to be her close friend if you join now. So people are definitely putting two together. They're not dumb. They know what she's going through right now. She's grieving unless she got a new project coming on. But if she had a new project coming on, she wouldn't want to be private about that shit. She want everybody to know about it so people can support it. So people are not blind. People, her fan base have been trying to say, well, she's not talking about Jacky. Well, what the hell is she talking about then? Huh?
Right.
What the hell is she talking about?
Yeah,
and if she want to get more damn people subscribing to her, she better have a goddamn program letting us know what the hell we subscribing for. What are we going to be talking about? You know, only thing that people are going to assume is
So,
Jackie O.
so I
You
think
know the
that
audience is going to assume you're talking about Jackie O. Everybody's talking about her. Everybody know you close to her, and people want to hear what you got to say about her. So come on now, but go ahead.
yeah. Now I've watched a lot of these BBL people get BBL on YouTube, and the majority of them have these packages that you get when you get the surgery, and these packages involve nursing care, aftercare with a nurse. So this is why I'm curious as to why she was in that hotel by herself, and
Well,
what was
see,
her
that's the
condition.
lie. That's the lie right there. How the reports made it seem as if she was in a hotel by herself, but we all know too damn well she was not in a hotel by herself. And according to her last procedure, she had breasts done, right? And did you know they
Right.
said that she had 4 to 5 friends there with her? So that let you know she's a person, she wants a community of people helping her and supporting her when she's going under something so serious. So with this, I
Okay.
cannot fathom that she goes from 5 to 4 friends to 0 friends, or even just having a
Mhm.
caretaker. I would think her character will have somebody that's close to her that she knows. Okay, because
With
it
her.
seems like she
Right.
needs that comfortability, somebody she knows and trusts.
So everybody's just being quiet. They're just keeping everything quiet
Well, just
for
like they
whatever
doing
reason.
to Jamie Foxx. I mean, that's the
Jamie
time we
Foxx.
living in.
Yep.
Everybody just being quiet now. You know that.
Yep. 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 Yeah. So when something happens, everybody just shuts down. Everybody, or everybody's told not to say anything.
Well, that's look like that's the new trend.
Mhm.
And I'm sure they
Mm.
just gonna stay offline. They better just stay offline. DC, all of them just stay offline. Well,
Yeah, and this
anything
team
else
got a
that you want
great.
to add to it before I go on to the next
Um.
caller?
No, I just wanted to make that point about her. Like her forethought, was any of her forethought about her children being raised without a mother? Because I don't think it was. So what I would hope that some of the women who are thinking about it, if they ever watch this, it's not always about what you want. You really have to come out of yourself if you have children and say, what is it going to be like for my children being raised when I'm not here? Right? And how is that going to affect them? But I guess if you want it bad enough, that you can push that thought out your mind, which is sad, because your children should be the forefront of your priority. But that's all I want to say.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. We're going to let you go. And, I hope, I know it's horrible. The thought, yeah, do y'all want to know the thought that just came out my mind that's horrible? Huh? Press 1 if you want to know my horrible thought. Press 5 if you don't want to know my horrible thought. I had a horrible thought, y'all. I don't know if I should share it with y'all or not. And I just want to know, should I tell y'all my horrible thought? Okay. Okay, people want to know my horrible thoughts. This is what I thought, y'all. I said, I hope, I pray, and I hope that her last child do not blame them. Because when you grow up in age and you look back and you find out mommy had a mommy makeover, and sometimes the thoughts can come in your head, well, shit, if she didn't have me, maybe she wouldn't have needed to get a mommy makeover. Maybe she would still be alive. And I think sometimes people have those, horrible, irrational thoughts in their head. But let's keep on going. I had that same. Well, I'm glad I ain't the only one. Yeah, because people have that same thought. When they find out that it had to be a choice between them or their mom, and their mom passed away during their birth. Of course, it's not the kid's fault ever, but still, these kids grow up to have those thoughts that it could have been their fault. Their mom could have been here if it wasn't for them messing up her body, or if it wasn't for All right, so anyway, when those kids grow up, they're gonna need a lot of healing from this as well. Calling from 469. You're live from the air. 469.
What's up, GG?
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. First of all, you have me cracking up, and I appreciate that. I need that laugh.
You
that
like to
crazy
crack
ass
up.
lady.
You like to crack up.
I do. And I don't have any problem with you cutting people off. Do you pop your shit?
I got to. I got to cut their ass off. Yes.
You got to do it. Fuck them. They don't got to call you.
Okay. Shit.
So before I talk about Jacky O, we were talking about the prices of cosmetic surgery. Cosmetic surgery told me $13,000. Fuck that. I'm gonna
time out. $13,000. That's too much. That's too much.
Oh God. And guess what? 5,000 of it was anesthesia.
Well, maybe you need to go to another doctor. Do you ever go and look at different doctors?
Yeah, you do. But the catch is, you get what you pay for. You totally get what you pay for.
I don't know
and it also
about
depends. That. That's what they say. I don't have much,
because this doctor, Dr. Zai, he overcharged. He's overcharged. So you do have doctors that overcharge.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, here's the thing. When they showed me the images of what it would look like and the additional steps, it sounds good. But for me, I'm one of those people where I have to kind of think about, can I live with it? If it's something I can live with, then, I'm probably not.
$13,000 is a lot of money. You need to do your more research. What other doctors say? That's the only consultation you had?
I had another one set up, but the thing is, if you don't have a referral, so it's a couple of things. When you do breast reductions, I lost more than 100 pounds. And so with losing the weight, they'll ask you, do you have any back issues? So your doctor can give you a referral and go to another doctor. And sometimes the insurance will cover some of it. And then other times, if it's just for cosmetic reasons, then it can cost more because what they're going to do is try to make the body look as optimal as possible.
Girl.
So you have multiple options. But
did you go to Real Self? Go to Real Self. Go to Real Self and look up, doctors that specialize in breast reduction. That's all you want to do. You want to go to doctors that specialize in that shit. Don't be going to no doctors that do everything and specialize in everything. Go to the doctor that specializes, got some good reviews, that's board certified, been doing it for over 10, 15 years, know what he's doing, and that's affordable, and have a few consultations. Shit, have 5 to 10 consultations.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And the more you have consultations with these doctors, the more you learn. Why wouldn't you want to learn? Ask some questions. Talk to them.
Reviews. I read reviews for everything. From anything with my body, what I eat, restaurants I go to, I read reviews for everything. I need to know. I'm not going nowhere if it don't sound good or feel good to me. I can't speak for everybody, but that's what I do. But like when you were mentioning you didn't know who Jacky O was, I didn't know who she was either. But I'm a person where when I find out something, I want to research. So we were talking about, I read where they were saying that the Homewood Suite was a recovery center for, I'm assuming that Dr. Zach. I did see detail where it said it was a recovery center, but it also said 24-hour nursing care. So a couple of different things popped in my mind, like, okay, you're at the hotel, but when I watch some of her videos, her friends are always around her, as well as it looks like an aunt or somebody's mom or something. So it's kind of strange to me that nobody's saying anything, which means there may have been some foul play. Nobody's going to come out and say it, but for them to say, oh, it was 10 o'clock at night, they got there, she was unresponsive, they took her to the hospital, and then they tried to resuscitate, it's blamed for her death. It could have been something with the doctor. I heard the caller that said she could have overdosed. I just had a friend that had her arms done and her stomach done, and she has to have care 24 hours a day because she is in a lot of pain. So there's a lot of things going on there. I don't know. I'm confused. And then I saw where they've been together 8 years. She was good enough to make 3 babies, but not marry, and they always praying and talking about God. So it's a lot of confusion.
That don't make sense to me.
I don't get that one.
Well, maybe it's a different world.
I guess. I don't know. And it's just, when these situations happen, I hate when people say don't gossip, because what you have to realize is she was an influencer and he is too. And when something comes up, if it's gonna make them money or if there is a mystery or things going on, why not talk about it? Everybody wants to know what happened, but people get mad like, let her rest in peace. She's not coming back. We know that.
Right.
And it is
if
sad
we ain't
that her
talking about it
children
here,
have
we're
to
going to be
without-
talking about it offline.
The news are going to talk about it. They're going to spin it. They're going to flip it. They're going to make it good. They're going to make it bad. They're going to make it ugly. All we're trying to do is kind of get a reality from what happened. Her death is very shocking, and it should let everybody know that life is short, because she was a 32-year-old woman. And I did hear her say that I'm assuming when she had this last baby, or maybe it was the second baby, but I think it was the last one, that she feels like she has to compete with a lot of these younger chicks.
There
and
you
so
go.
She had
That's
been
that
on
insecurity right there.
Yeah. And she said she had been on a vegan raw diet for, I think she said 10 days. And she said she was happy with her results. However, she was still doing other workouts. That lets you know that as an influencer, she's living between that camera. And when she sees those other people, she just had a baby. This woman is beautiful from head to toe. She prayed all the time. I heard you ask the question, how do we know if she's intelligent? I don't know her well enough. She spoke well. That doesn't mean she's intelligent.
It don't.
But depending on her,
I would think that, well, doing them reviews, looking at them reviews and knowing board certified. But besides that, I would think that, she would be like bomb if she utilized her looks to make her like something major. I know she posted some Instagrams and I seen a little music videos, but it didn't seem like what have she really accomplished? I know that somebody said she had a little lipstick line. I never even heard of that. But say for instance, like what's that girl name? Super Scent, some shit Scent, the Scent girl. Girl, now I don't think she's intelligent. I think she lucked up and she was good with she's a hard worker. But I don't think her ass intelligent. But I think she's a hard worker and she lucked up. And she's so relatable to a lot of people, that Louisiana girl. But she made a whole bunch of money. Okay. But girl, she don't got good sense either. How many times she's been on the surgery and almost dying and shit, and the niggas that that's a whole different topic. But go ahead.
But with Jacky O, from what I heard her say, and I've heard a couple of references, it sounds like she was on Wildin' Out.
But they say she was just a go-go girl on Wildin' Out. She was just down there for look. She wasn't on there because you know what it is.
I mean, that's what I took from it, but she also mentioned, I heard they were talking about the house. She actually said this was her first house that she bought, and she was a realtor. But
tell me something good. She's a realtor, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me
She's
something.
She's a realtor, and she was an entrepreneur, and that was her first home. And I heard some people say she was cheap. She was cheap, but she was trendy. So she did talk about Family Dollar and Ross and Marshalls, but it was because as she's decorating her home, she was kind of trying to show people how you can kind of flip designs and different things. That's what I took from her videos. But I will say.
So hold on. Let's get back to this house, and then she's in real estate. So what type of houses does she sell? Does she sell luxury houses? Like what? Did she get her board, her bar, or her you know what? What did them real estate motherfuckers get? What they get? They gotta pass bars and shit.
Yeah, but I think they have to take a realtor test. My aunt is a realtor, and she was a loan broker. I think there are just tests they have to take, but she never specified.
And how successful was she in it? Because, a lot of people in real estate, but, But I'm sure she got to be successful if she got that big-ass mansion. Now, she bought that big-ass mansion, and he just moved his ass in there?
So that's the thing. I'm assuming they live there together, but he's never really there. Now, Gigi, I've been doing my research. They moved there.
Okay, but didn't you just say she bought the damn house?
She did buy the house, and I guess he lived there. That's why when they reported she was dead, they said wife. I thought they were married until I looked, and they were never married. And I was like, what's up?
Damn. So he didn't. So, okay. So she bought the house, and he just pay the bills? Do he pay the bills?
I heard he pays the bills.
He paid the mortgage or the bills, girl. It's a difference.
They say bills. I ain't hear nothing about no mortgage. Sounds like she
Girl.
cried herself and talking
Well,
about
he
her
must
own
pay the
home.
damn light bill
So-
and the cable bill. Nigga, you better pay that damn mortgage. Fuck them bills. Hell no. You got all that goddamn money. Mm-mm. And she got all that money from doing real estate. Don't ahead. Y'all better get into real estate.
Yeah.
Shit. Y'all not watching Selling Sunset? I'm watching Selling Sunset. I'm seeing Bree, Nick Cannon, baby mama.
I watched a couple videos this week just to try to kind of get a feel for her. It sounds like she was always promoting a lip line, and a lip line. It's named after her daughter Nova. So it's like Nova something, and they always
Time
talk
out.
about
Some
like
shit ain't making sense. Now they say she bought the home. Okay. Then people are saying she never sold a home yet. The fuck?
That's what I was telling you. She said she was
never,
a realtor, but I was.
Girl, she ain't no real. If she
never
ain't selling
specified.
no homes, she wants to be a realtor. That's what it sounds more like. If she wants to be a realtor, that was her dreams. That's what she was going into.
I don't know, but you know what was sad to me is that when I watch her friends around her, it sounds unique. Now, even Saturn, a lot of people may be able to relate to it. So The Little Mermaid came out on the 26th, which was that Friday.
Right.
And I forget who she said that sponsored it, but she took her girls, and, her friends were there. Well, they said she passed away on the 31st. But what's odd to me is in a lot of these videos, he's not there, and I know he works a lot. Someone said, now what will the kids do? And that's what hurts me. The previous lady that you were talking to, that is kind of selfish. I get it that you're trying to maybe get your body to look like somebody else. But what people fail to realize is there are a lot of beautiful women out here with a low self-esteem. And
Most of them got low
herself
self-esteem.
above her.
Stop it. Most of these girls, because they that's all they live for. So I'm glad that she was getting her realtor license. But like a model, to me, I feel like you're not a model until you're getting paid. Until you are a paid working model, I don't consider you a model. I consider you want to be a model, but until like she was a model, she got paid for modeling. Until you are a working model, that's just my opinion. But go ahead.
It seems like maybe she just did not have a lot of love for herself, Gigi, because in looking at him, now I don't know much about him, but even watching him on the videos, he would always, pray to God, and she was praying to God. But I guess what hurts is like with all of that love you all have for God and all of this joy, it's like there has to be some humbleness coming from somewhere. Now, again, I don't know the circumstance behind this young lady passing away, but I think the devastation is as close as she was to all of those people on all of these videos. Where the hell are y'all at right now? Like, you may say, give us our privacy, but when you put yourself online as an influencer, your privacy goes out of the door. She's a vlogger. People see what she does on a day-to-day basis. So now, especially for all of those hundreds of thousands or millions of people that watch her, they want to know what the hell happened. And
now, what's going to happen now? That's what I'm wondering now. What's going to happen to that house?
Yeah.
Is DC going to live in that house? Is he going to raise the kids in that house? Is he going to keep that house because that's the house she wanted? Like, what's going to happen to
the little boy, Prince Nehemiah? He'll be 1, I think, in July, which is also sad because he's not even a year yet. And so where did that pressure come from? Was it a personal pressure?
Y'all got to stop this shit. Now they talking about it's his house. Y'all just said she bought the house?
That's his house. That's not his house. On her video, on her blog, she says, I'm so excited about my new home. She's getting it in order. She specifies that was out of her mouth.
Oh.
She says that.
She didn't say.
She literally
She said that's her house.
She said that is her home. That was her first home that she bought, and she was so excited about buying her first.
I'm happy for her. And it was in Atlanta?
Yes, I think they do live in Atlanta.
What part of Atlanta?
That I don't know, but she said she was in a gated community because she had made the comment that she was having a pool party, and she said she wanted to give a suggestion. She's like, when you're playing music,
she like parties. She like throwing parties.
Yeah. She said, have your old phone to play your music. That way, she said, I live in a gated community, and when people need to get in the gate and I have to buzz them in, it won't affect the music or if somebody calls. So she lived in a gated community.
They said Duluth.
I don't know if
Duluth, up in Gwinnett County. Okay. Duluth, up north of 85. Duluth. Yeah, Duluth is cool. Duluth is a nice area. That's where a lot of Chinese and Asian people be at.
I guess the only thing I can say, keep doing your thing, Gigi.
Girl, you about to get off the phone already? Now listen here. They said the house was in her. Okay, listen, girl. The house was in her name. Okay, so was her house in her name, but he paid for it? My new home meaning her home, but her bought it. What the fuck? I don't know. We got to make this shit make sense.
No, it sounds to me now, Gigi, if I be honest and listening to her, she sounds like a very independent woman.
Okay.
Because even when she sounds like she did her thing.
She was a boss.
I know she's with DC. She called him John, which I'm assuming his real name is John. It sounds like they did their own thing. Yes, they had a family. And I feel like, if I be honest, people can say what they want. He seems to have truly loved her and she loved his family. Now, what they had going on to not be married or him being negligent sometimes, I don't know. But she seemed very independent, and he seems very independent. But it sounds like they lead these individual lives, but when they need to come together as a family, it seems as though they did that. Because if you pay attention, she was really big on celebrating her children, the holidays, her family, and he was there. So
did they have a Nick Cannon situation?
I don't know. Nick, you know what? That's a whole nother. I mean, she had her shit together.
Yeah, they said that she's very independent. She's very independent, and she did that real estate to buy her house in Duluth.
Yeah, and she prided herself with her children. Like when I
you see how do you understand how we talk and we get information? Because I ain't never knew this shit. Good. Thank y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, she loved her children. Like her kids were her pride and joy, and. Like when her baby went to kindergarten, when Nova went to kindergarten, she cried. And I watched that the other day, and it really broke my heart. And for me, and I'm a Christian, I think about that song from Tamala Mann, I Can Only Imagine. And in my heart, I wondered, like, we don't know what caused her to transition, but that's heavy for those children. She has young kids, 2 little girls and a little boy. And now he does have a great responsibility, but it's going to be difficult for him to fill in those shoes because even though she did her influencer thing, she was an entrepreneur, she took care of her children, and they meant everything to her, and she was good to him. So that's a great loss for those kids, for their family, and my heart goes out to them. But I would be lying if I said, who doesn't want to know what caused that death? That is a great loss. And it does bring reality to a lot of people.
Everybody want to know
when it comes. Yeah.
So they can avoid can avoid that shit.
Nah, you're not gonna be able to avoid that. And that lady.
Say for instance, if we find out that she passed away from something, then people would take more precaution of that something.
Yep. I totally agree. Because that lady that was angry, you can be angry and say, let her rest in peace. And we do. But you think about this, Gigi. If that was any one of our family members or close friends, we're going to have just as much awareness. Just like with Shanquilla, I'm pissed off that nothing has happened with that. That's common sense. That's slapping us in the face as to what happened. And her mom then, are out here trying to get justice with.
Oh, no, hold on. Leave her alone. Just be quiet about it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but
stop gossiping about that.
Yeah,
I'm talking shit.
Nah, you good, but I'm saying Jackie O is an influencer. So for some people,
she major. She ain't
every day.
Yeah, she ain't like Sarah Barker, Sarah Parks, or damn, that's a celebrity.
Yeah.
She not like Sarah Jones. Like we don't public, so why would we talk about Sarah Jones unless she was on Fox News or something like that? But other than that, we don't just go out looking for individuals to blow them up. Yeah. And like I said, it ain't shit personal over here. Ain't nothing personal.
No. And all these people talking about this sacrifice and shit, go to sleep, take a nap, and wake up and think that shit over again. Stop making everything a goddamn sacrifice. We don't know, like, what was the point? And I'm glad that you cut them off when they say that. Like, we're trying to get real answers, and y'all talking crazy shit. The lady having visions. I had a vision, and I need to go to bed because I got to go to work in the morning. But I ain't going to call and tell nobody that. Get the hell out of here with that. But her situation is just serious. And I mean, she's an influencer, and it is a lot. And to your point, Gigi, it's going to bring awareness to a lot of people, because if there was some negligence on the behalf of that doctor, maybe before they let her go, she was already at a place where she was suffering. Nobody knows. But if we don't bring awareness to it, then how will we ever find out? So,
and can you imagine her last picture was with that nigga, with that dude, that Nigerian doctor? That was the last picture she ever took. Ain't that creepy?
Yeah. But Gigi, did you ever ask, I'm wondering, if he didn't do anything wrong, why you take the picture down? If it had nothing to do with you. Because my mom and them told me a long time ago, when you ain't done nothing wrong, you don't have to explain yourself. So, sir, you look real guilty taking that picture down just out of the blue. You just
I think he's a businessman. At the end of the day, he cares about his business reputation first, so he's going to do whatever he can to he don't want the Jacky O wave in his direction, so of course he's going to avoid it. And I think that's just any business person, just like the Shaquana case. Any business, they don't want to attach themselves to it. They just don't.
But you know what? I get that, but I also wonder, as a professional, if you perform the surgery and people are slandering your name, then what does it benefit you not to say, wait a minute, when she left, everything was good.
Girl, I just hit my fucking big toe. God damn it.
Well, how you do that?
I'm always hitting this motherfucker. I need to go to that motherfucking foot doctor. When I tell you, I'm always fucking up this toe. This bitch always in the damn way. Oh God, my big toe.
Pain in the world.
My big toe, I swear. Do y'all always have issues hitting your big toe, dropping shit on your big toe? The fuck is wrong?
I got a bigger bed. I got a California
that
king,
shit hurt.
It was bigger, and I literally went to the bathroom in the dark and hit my foot. I thought I was going to die. I was like, Lord, you got to be careful.
I mean,
I don't know what happened. I don't care nobody. I want to know. And so if we got to do this every day, we going to find out. Fuck that. I don't care who get mad. You'll be all right. I need to know.
I know that's right. All right, boo. Thank you. We're going to let you go.
Yeah,
all right. We got some more callers. The callers are creeping in. Feel free to call in and weigh in. The phone number's at the top. Make sure you guys like this video. We're asking for likes. Calling from 646. You're live on the air. 646. Hello.
Hey, Gigi. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yes, I can. I can hear you better now. Talk to me about this case dealing with Jacky O, DC, and B. Simone.
Whew. It's a lot. I've been listening in. Well, let me just give you a little personal input, because I know them, but I don't know very much of them. I only hear what has been said, so I can't think for what they're thinking or what they're doing.
Yeah, well, I'm not asking that. I'm just, I guess, asking your thoughts on B. Simone. Her situation is that she told her fan base, "Hey, I'm gonna be private during this time. Everybody knows she's grieving Jacky O. She says if you want to see her, you're going to have to pay for it." So people went off on her with that. Jacky O, longtime partner, Young Fly, he came out, he spoke for the first time. He said he wanted privacy. So I was asking you to respond to those. And you don't need to know these people just to have an opinion about that.
Okay, well, now that you gave me that, I would say, for B. Simone, I respect the fact that she wants privacy, but why do we have to pay? That kind of threw me off.
Because she want to make money. That's why she doing it.
Right.
Why else?
Right. I just don't think that's right for her to say that, but
Maybe
Yeah,
she
that's
could
what
have
I
said,
think about.
"Hey, if you give me money, if you donate, it's gonna go to Jackie
The
O
foundation for
kids."
her
You know, but I'm
and her
sure Nick
kids,
Cannon gonna
right?
provide for them. Do you think Nick Cannon gonna provide for Jackie O kids?
I don't think he'll provide, but
I
I
think
think
he'll
he
buy that
might.
house off
It,
for her if that house ain't
I
already
don't think
bought.
he might raise. I mean, he might give her a shout out on the Wild and Now and might do a little fundraiser, but buy the house, I don't.
Oh well, he seemed very
He
generous.
got
That's
10
what I thought.
kids and 10 baby mamas to worry about.
But
He
he's
ain't.
still
I
generous. He still seemed like he just like giving shit out.
Well, if he does it, that's beautiful. That would actually be a beautiful gesture. But do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. But, I think that's awesome if he does that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to say that I actually live in the South Florida area. I live near Miami. I'm in Boca Raton, which is very close. And one thing you have to know is that the plastic surgery industry makes so much money down here. Okay, so I have a neighbor, right, who lives across the street from me. She's beautiful. Beautiful. She's 52 years. It screams plastic surgery. But she looks amazing.
Why you say
okay?
it's screen plastic surgery? Oh, it's cold. I need to turn the
Because
AC down. God damn. Go ahead and talk, girl. I'm gonna turn this AC down real quick.
Oh, okay, yeah, turn it down. Turn the AC. I need to turn mine up. It's kind of hot in here. But yeah, so she's nice. She's a nice older lady. So she saw me in the hallway and she was like, hi, you're my new neighbor or whatever. She was like, I'm having a plastic surgery party tonight. Would you like to come and join?
I didn't put the heat down, but I just got a cover.
Girl, I was talking. Did you hear anything I just said?
Hell no. I said I gotta go turn the heat down. I mean the heat up. Shit, I'm cold.
You should have said hold on. I thought you had me on speaker and you heard
I'm
everything
sorry.
I said, but you just put
Girl,
the phone.
I'm cold in the motherfucker out here and I hurt my big ass toe. And the thermometer is down, downstairs. So I said, fuck it. Let me just get this damn cover. But go ahead, say what you said again.
So, my neighbor, the beautiful woman, so I just happened to see her in the hallway, and she was like, yeah, come over tonight. We're having wine and everything. I'm having a plastic surgery party.
I wouldn't go to that.
Well, I wanted to go because I was curious. I've never been to a plastic surgery party.
Well, I'd be so damn scared of what I'm going to see. But go ahead. What you saw?
She was like, yeah, it's this doctor from Brazil, and he does all, like, everything. So I went there, and, okay, so I was the youngest one there. Everybody else is 54 or up or whatever. And my neighbor looks great.
Okay.
So
they don't look funny. Because, some people, they just look funny.
No, she looks good.
And I try my best not to stare.
Okay, she looks like if she goes one more step further, she can have the Catwoman look.
She got them big ass cheeks.
Well, it's not the cheeks for me; it's the lips.
No, it's them big ass cheeks. Them cheeks are damn scary.
Well, that too, but the lips and the cheeks is just. No, but she
then when they talk with them big ass cheeks.
No,
this bitch got nuts in her cheeks. What the fuck is going on? Get me the fuck out of here.
Okay, but the doctor came over, right, and he went around the room.
And then let's not forget about them big ass lips. But let's not. I'm sorry, I don't even talk about nobody.
Would you get the lips? I don't understand.
Girl, don't ask me that bullshit.
Why would you? No. Okay, out of everything, I think the lips is the worst you can get.
No comment. I ain't trying to offend nobody.
Well, it's not offensive. It's just telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But so the doctor came. First of all, he was late. It's like, what type of doctor are you coming all late? And so he had everything in his bag. He had a bag full of Botox. He had something called threads. I don't even know what that is, but apparently that's like the new thing that makes you look young. So he went around the room. He was drawing on everybody's face, saying this is what you need to get done and what you should get done. And he was actually trying to get us to like have him Botox and thread us right now. And I told him I was not interested in that. I did want to.
That don't even sound clean. That don't sound sanitary.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's how it is in Miami. Just like how people have a jewelry party or a tasting party, they have plastic surgery parties because it's so big down here. And my point
was anybody
is,
wearing
like,
a mask?
Right? No, none of us have.
Girl, I would have had to wear my mask and that shit. Okay.
And he was trying to Botox me and put some vitamin C in me. And I was just like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go to a clinic, okay? And then I told him that I wanted breast augmentations. And he was like, oh, well, that would be $3,000. You can go to Brazil. Here's the doctor's name. And you would have to stay there. Like,
girl, did you look at his reviews?
To me. No, I didn't get a chance to.
See, I got to look at them damn reviews.
But apparently he's good. And the lady
what
who's across the street.
I need to see the reviews.
Right. But
is he board certified?
Right, but that's how it is in Miami. It's just like plastic surgery is everywhere. And if you come down here, you would see so many girls who got botched. Like,
I don't mean to
down
laugh.
here
That shit ain't
out
funny.
of control. No, but it's real. Like, you just come to Miami for a vacation. I'm gonna take you around.
Get somebody else to do it. I'm good. I take your word for it. I don't want to, but you know, I really don't want to see that shit. I don't want to have that in my vision. I think that's not nothing nice to see. I like to see nice things. I like things that don't make me stress out.
Trees
and that's
and
not
beach
disgusting.
down here that are nice too.
I don't like seeing no shit like that.
Well, it's scary because honestly, I wanted to get work done, but after hearing so much stuff, it's just like I'm just gonna like go to the gym and appreciate who I am as a person. You know, it's just not, and there's nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery.
Or why don't you just go to a good conservative doctors with high standards?
Yeah, exactly.
Because a high standard doctor ain't gonna be doing that shit in the house. Ain't no high. I don't care how good they say he is. That's not good standards for him to do that at a house. He got
right.
He too hungry and thirsty. I wouldn't deal with no thirsty ass doctor.
Okay, that's making house calls. But that's
you
just
need to
how
get with a
it
doctor
is.
that don't care about money, that do not care about popularity.
Right.
You know, good doctors, they don't care about all that popularity, and they don't care about money. They're not gonna make a deal with you.
And then one of the ladies called him out and was like, "Well, she actually did exactly what she said. She was like, well, what's your Instagram and how come on your website you have after pictures, but there's no befores?" So it was like, you know, you just got to be careful. I'm sorry. Miami's a nice place, but it is scammy. Like, Florida is known to be the number one, like, scammy place in the world. And you just really have to be careful down here, like with anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't know. And the hotel that Jackie O was in, I stayed in that hotel for work, and it is all the plastic surgery girls go there to recover. Because we went there, and I was like, why are all these girls walking around with, like, bags? Like,
I bet that shit stank. It stank up in there?
It was... Well, the hotel's not that nice.
Well, you know
like
it's gonna be
downtown.
no, because when you're doing that plastic, I mean that surgery, all that blood, you can smell it and all that shit going on, and all that sickness.
Well, I just
And
saw a
then
girl
you're
in
saying
the
that the
elevator.
standards of cleanliness is not there. Now you know when you do surgery, you need to
not.
be in a place where it's top clean, where they are clean,
Right.
clean.
Yes.
Anytime you need, just like if you're gonna go on a clinic table, you need to be in a clinic table that's clean. Who's doing shit dirty?
Well, and that's the thing. I'm just curious as to why she wasn't
Somebody
in a
said my blood
recovery
didn't
house.
stink. I'm sorry, blood. That blood did not smell good. I don't. Maybe your shit don't smell either. I don't know, but
But usually after that, they go to a recovery home. Like they have a lot of recovery homes here in
I don't
Florida,
even like the
where
smell of
nurses-
hospitals. Hospitals, I don't like the smell in there either. All this
I
smelling
don't
that
either.
sickness.
And that hotel is not clean. I remember staying there, and me and my work group we complained for them to move us because like there was mold on the near the air conditioning. I saw a roach in my room. Like it was just.
Well, let
it's
one
not
caller
a
tell
nice
it. One
hotel.
caller said everybody got bug beds, and I said that's a lie, because they said that hotel she was at got bug beds, bed bugs. One of them.
I want to doubt that because first of all, the staff doesn't care. And it's like, I know that hotel very well. It's like right in downtown Brickell, which is a nice area. But sometimes when you're in the nice areas and you're in a cheaper hotel, you pay for being in a cheaper hotel. But a lot of surgery girls go there. And I'm just like, I don't see how they do it, because that is, when you're coming out of surgery, you want to be in a clean environment. You want to be in a nice environment, a friendly environment. But that hotel is not it.
Well, so you guys thinking about going to Dr. Zai? Don't go to that damn hotel and recover. And you better not go to his ass. Well, I can't say that because he might sue me. Go there if you want to, honey. But
What's he going to sue you for? Telling the truth?
No, he did. Yeah, they say he sued a few people for having bad reviews.
Well, that's your opinion. How can you?
It don't
sue
matter.
For somebody's
He still
opinion?
sued and won. He said that they, was saying horrible stuff about him, and caused him to lose some business. So I ain't taking no damn risk now. But I appreciate you, 646. I love you. We're gonna let you go. Calling from 832. You're live on the air. 832.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
How are you?
Good.
Good, and you?
Talk to me.
Glad you picked me up. My thought on it, I know about her friend, B. Simone. And I remember when B. Simone, when her sister had surgery, probably about 2 years ago, and she done a blog on it. And she was just talking about all the procedures got to be done and, the precaution of everything. Because I remember they stayed in the hotel, too, and she was saying how they had to bring her sister to the hospital because her temperature went up. She was throwing up stuff. So I thought, my opinion, for being a friend, I know she probably also told her friends that she was having surgery.
Who was throwing up?
Like, I wanted to be Simone's sister when she had surgery. So she done a blog on it. And so that's how B. Simone was like, I'm not having surgery. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna try to lose weight on my own. My sister went through so much pain and complications. So I'm thinking, as her friend, she probably mentioned to her, and I would think that she would probably at least let her know. We just assume it, that she would tell her at least like, hey, check his credentials, see if he's qualified, because all that matters. Like, I feel like, I know they had to have the money if she wanted to go somewhere else, or maybe that she really don't have money like that. And I could kind of see DC saying like, hey, do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, fine. I don't want to have no part of it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just seems very crazy. And it's like, I don't know. You think maybe you're not saying somebody was with her for, you know, certain reasons. They don't want nobody to know. Because I can't see her being in that place by herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that it's just really sad. You know, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, you would think she would at least do her research and make sure it's, because I'm not against surgery, but at least do your work. Make sure that the doctor is a plastic cosmetic surgeon, board certified. You know what I mean? Because it's different between being a plastic cosmetic and just being a cosmetic surgeon. Because plastic cosmetic surgery, meaning if you get in an accident and dismantle your face, they could put it back together. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's really sad. You know, it's really sad. And it's the kids. It's like, you'd expect, I mean, you would expect for them to at least do their research. Just because it's free does not mean it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you sure right. All right. Well, thank you, 832.
Just because it's free.
Huh?
All right. Thank you. You have a good night.
You're welcome. All right. So I'm going to go through these phone lines. I'm getting kind of sleepy, and I got to get up in the morning. Now, before I get to these phone calls, I got a question. It's kind of personal, though. You know, have y'all ever experienced tender head? Who got a tender scalp? Press 3 if you got a tender scalp, because my scalp is tender than a motherfucker. Okay, what do y'all do if you have a tender scalp? Okay, it's very tender. Okay, now don't start no bullshit, though. I don't want to hear no disrespectful shit. Don't be coming up making up shit, okay? I know some of y'all got tender-ass scalps. Don't make me feel like I'm an outcast and shit. Okay, what should I do? But anyway, let's go on to the next caller. Caller from 757, you're live on the air. Hello, 757. 757. Okay, we're gonna let you go, 757. Calling from 573, you're live on the air.
Yes, hi Gigi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. You gotta wake up now.
Child, I gotta get up in the morning.
You going through it, some of your head itching or tender and
it's
sleepy.
Very tender. Oh, I can't stand it.
I don't know what you're doing for a sensitive scalp.
Yeah, there's something wrong
Do you think
with
a nice massage help, like
no,
with some type of
because it's still
oil?
gonna be tender, especially when you try to comb this shit.
You might, I don't know, Miss Gigi. I hope
I'm gonna have to look into that,
better.
figure out what's going on.
Well, I'm calling because I really like Miss Jacky O. I think she's so beautiful. I used to watch a little bit of her on, her YouTube channel, and she always seemed like she blended in real well with DC family. Got from her. I hate to hear that DC didn't treat her that well. I would always wonder, where was he? Like every time you saw her, you didn't see much of him. And so I always wonder where he was. And then he didn't mention her that much to me. Like with her being so beautiful and stuff, I'm like, why he don't really mention his woman? Like, because, I used to watch 85 South Show. Have you ever watched that with him, his comedy thing?
No, but I heard that he's real evil and nasty and rude.
Yeah, so I really hate to hear that. And I'm just finding out about B. Simone. If she's trying to profit, talking about you got to, what do you call it?
You got to subscribe.
What do they call it when you do
to
that?
To see her shit.
Yeah, that's not love. That is not love. And that is what you said. She's trying to profit off of that, and she should really be embarrassed. She should really be embarrassed of herself. And I hope people do not participate in that. That is
they're
awful.
Gonna participate. Shit, they're gonna get
No, she needs to. That's embarrassed, and I hope DC go off on her, because that's rude.
He's not gonna go off on her.
Well, I'm just gonna keep watching Miss Gigi, but I really like Miss Jacky. It seemed like she kind of just was like, I don't know much about her, but just what I feel like, kind of sad, like, take effect on you. And I don't know why she.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, to be abandoned by your mother, but it seemed like her dad was very loving.
Have you seen a picture of her daddy?
I have not seen it.
Why? Why haven't we seen who her daddy looked like? Where he at?
Have you
in
seen the mama?
Huh?
I don't know. Have you seen the mother?
No, I just know the daddy black. The mama
Yeah,
white. And they say that mama was smoking on that shit.
Yeah, but they produce a beautiful child,
No,
but
they
it
did
seemed
do
like
that. I can't take shit. If I can't say nothing about Jacky O, I can say she's a beautiful girl.
yeah, but sometimes you can feel incomplete. You can really it was something in DC that she saw. I don't know what it was about DC, but you can really tell she really loved DC. I don't know what she saw in him. But anytime men can make you laugh, that's key. So maybe that's what attracted her, because I love guys that can make me laugh.
They said that he was mean to her, so she liked people dogging her ass out. That
I
makes
sure
her laugh.
hope not. I hope not. Did you see the footage where she took her girls to the mermaid thing?
I didn't watch it, but I skimmed through it.
Yeah, that was so beautiful, and she was so nurturing. If you see how she interact with her children,
yeah, I saw how she interacted with old boy. I can tell she was a sweetheart.
Yeah. So also, I was thinking, Miss Gigi, because I think DC got aunties and stuff. Seemed like I'm thinking they might step in and help DC with. I think the girl's gonna be okay, because it's 2 girls and 1 boy. So I think the children are going to be okay. I'm praying that they're going to be okay.
Yeah, they're going to be okay.
And that they get the love that they need. Yep. So, Miss Gigi,
I hope they don't start talking to them
kids
kids mean like DC talk to people.
I don't think this, and people can wear masks. People can wear masks. But as I look at the YouTube channel and I see how the family interact, they seem like they got along really well. And Jacky O was so humble. You know how some people be acting all arrogant, and you did not see that with her. She was so humble, you know. But no, B. Simone, somebody gonna go off on her. She gonna be so so no, I'm not pleased with that. But I keep watching you, Miss Gigi, and I hope you feel better and get some remedies for your head.
I don't know. I'm going to have to do some real research, because I've been having this tender head shit ever since I was born. You know, I've always been tender.
What?
Yeah, I've always been
And you got some beautiful hair, too. Is your hair still growing pretty good?
Yeah, girl. Girl, okay, let you go. Love you, boo. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. Calling from 757. You're live on the air. 757. 757. 757. All right, we're going to let you go. Calling from 510. 510, you're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, I was waiting on you, boo.
I was like, I wonder if Gigi waiting on me.
I was.
Shit, let me call.
I was.
Oh, my God. I feel so bad for my sister.
Oh, yeah, for
Jacky. You know, she was from the Bay. And you know, that's my Bay sister right there.
I didn't know that. Well, she's from Oakland?
Oakland. 510. Nickel and dime.
All right. Come on, Oakland.
And so when I found out she went to UC Berkeley, I'm like, damn, she had to be smart just to get into that school. They don't let a lot of locals in that school. They got a lot of internationals.
Shut up. Go ahead, Jacky O. Okay. Now we seeing some intelligence. Come on.
Yeah, but for her to leave the brains and went to beauty, and now the beauty caused all of this, like, how beautiful do people need to be? How much more beautiful do people need to be?
So you're saying that she should have left that beauty shit alone and stayed in school?
And I hate to say it, but I feel like she should have at this point. Being famous is cool, but that's a hard job. So who knows what kind of bopping around she had to do just to where she was at on Wild and Out and all of that, you know, behind the scenes stuff, and just not just Wild and Out, just period. because I know she was in videos and all that, and
she wanted to be a
that's
video
a
girl
lot,
at one point.
and it's a far stretch from UC Berkeley to video girl cheerleader,
Yeah, well, maybe she was easily
and
influenced.
so
You
it's
know how
like,
people say, "Oh my
damn,
God, you're so beautiful.
I
you
really
should be a
want
model."
to suggest that the people get from behind those filters,
Can you hear
because the filters is killing us in America.
If y'all can hear
Get
me,
off of
press 2.
Instagram. Instagram is killing the people. Trying to get you a tiny waist and a nice behind. Everybody ain't meant for all of that. So it's like, shit. Is you willing to die for it? And sadly, she passed away, and there's many others who passed away. Them people went to Mexico. They got all shot up and killed trying to get some surgery, some BBL, some booty, some fat out. Encourage each other to go to the gym. Let's stop encouraging each other to go out and eat fried chicken, and maybe encourage each other to get a salad or some greens without no well, I put turkey tails in mine, but with the other pork, whatever the neck bones. I ain't had no greens with neck bones in a minute.
Neck
but
bones.
Yeah, some greens, some tails. Let's get off of the hot Cheetos and shit. Like, we got to do better.
They're not going to give up their
with all that
Popeyes.
sugar.
They're not
the
giving up.
cocktails. And let's just be more encouraging instead of discouraging to each other, because it shouldn't have to be like this.
She can't hear me.
We shouldn't have to talk about people.
She can't hear me, y'all.
Passing away by themselves.
Something wrong with the phone.
Hotels, just so they can be beautiful in front of the pictures. I'm sure them kids thought she was the most beautiful person in the whole wide world. And then on top of that, by her not being here, that's going to put a void in her kid's life that nobody's going to be able to fill. Like, that right there is horrible. I know people who their mamas didn't pass away. Get over that. Shit. I lost my mom at 30, and I'm still not over it. And so I can imagine a 1 year, this baby about to be 1, and his birthday coming up, and your mama not even there to care and nurture. And I'm sure that's not what she wanted if her mom abandoned her to do, I don't know what, if she abandoned her, if she was on the streets or what. So, hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me or no? The live chat is moved. So anyway, I ain't trying to take over, and I know you gotta go to wherever you going.
Oh shit, girl!
But
go ahead and talk.
We gotta do better.
Yeah, you right. Hello.
Hello? Am I still on the radio?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is too crazy, y'all. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock. Okay, I love y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I probably won't be live tomorrow until like after 9 p.m. Probably another late night. All right, I love you guys, and I see you guys possibly tomorrow night. I'll do a live, and I will see y'all later. DJ, turn me up. And I hope I can get some sleep. Sometimes I lay in that bed and I can't fall asleep. I hate it.